Welcome to Odyssey of the Dragonlords. Our heroes find themselves following the map to the ghost ship Ultros, the legendary ship that was handed to them by King Acastus of Mitros. They stopped a little bit on the way, finding a satyr warlock by the name of Alistair. And in the night, Kira gave them a magic mirror of the past, and they found themselves witnessing the horrifying scene of the Great War, the beginning of the Great War, the First War, where they witnessed the slaughter of many Geigans at the hands of Estor Arkelander. They witnessed his mount, the bronze dragon Arkarania, get upset along with some of his soldiers and pack up and leave the army in despair and sadness. And they find themselves back in the woods of the old woods, heading towards the river Leth and towards the Dead Falls, where the ship is said to be moored. And that's where we are in Odyssey of the Dragonlords. We are still waiting on some folks, but we can get going here because I believe some of you are owed some things. Namely, as you approach the river Leith, a Chelidone approaches. And they look like this. A metal construct finds you.
Yay, we got our Amazon package.
And yes, anything that was in the forge. So I believe that there was your shield was broken, is now repaired. And let me see, I believe she hands over I'm going to make this available to you, Zark, by configuring permissions to make you owner. It should be in the items category. I can also add it to your sheet if you'd like. But you have created the Helm of the Minotaur. While wearing this helmet, you move at least 10 feet straight towards a target in a turn and make a successful shove attack, and you could choose to do 2d8 piercing to your target in addition to this shove attack's regular results.
Awesome.
And then I put shove attack stuff in there, so you just make a melee attack. They can't be more than one size larger than you, must be within reach, yada yada yada. So, yes, this helm allows you to basically charge and pierce someone. You don't have that ability as a Minotaur already, do you?
Not unless I'm a bull.
Well, at least you can do it when you're not in the phase, then I guess.
So the Chelidone stands there silent. So there's just kind of white in its eyes after it delivers these things, and it stands there, arms out, expectantly.
Do we have any items we're supposed to give it?
I'm probably gonna drop one drachma in its hand and be like, thank you.
Okay. It accepts it. You see it turn away, and the metallic wings spread. You hear a little whirring sound as it rises up and away into the sky. Now, I believe the shield of Vulcan that was broken has been fixed, right?
Yep, my gold.
Okay.
Well, I got a golden shield Vulcan. I guess he has the other Vulcan shield.
Well, the golden shield of Vulcan. What else did you have that was broken? There was something else, right?
Axe of Xander.
I think it was that other shield that we got. Oh,
Yep, the Axe of Xander is repaired as well.
it was that that other shield that we had that had. Oh wait.
Oh, that was, yep. You guys should
Oh
have had that
yeah.
already. I thought I gave you that in Astoria. That was, if not, I think it's just a +1 shield.
Oh, I think I've got that one. So I've got a shield +1 in my inventory.
Yep, that should have been the shield of Estor Arkelander. Have you guys heard of him?
I don't
I
know.
might have once or twice.
Yeah, we might have seen what he did.
Did you want those adamantine ingots, or did you want to leave that at the forge?
Leave it at the forge.
Okay.
I don't know how many ingots that creates, but
Yeah, I guess I get this.
That's a good question.
I think
What is
it
it?
was
Ingots
like
about
one per.
5 pounds? 1 per weapon?
Yeah, I think that's what we had decided on, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm good with that or less.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
because of the melted nature. But no, with javelins, a trident, a breastplate, and a shield, yeah, I'll say that you get, well, 2 javelins, so you'll get 5 ingots out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Leave it there.
Any other monster part making?
I think we
I
got.
don't. I haven't. No, I haven't chopped anything up recently,
I took that Cyclops' eye.
and I've got a Cyclops heart. So
we just put it. He just like give it to him. To it. It's like here you go. It's like put it in the sack.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll give the Cyclops heart as well, and just be like, hey, if he can figure out anything to do with these ingots and the heart or the eye, I've got 2 more Minotaur horns that I can give you. Like, just take these back with you and see if he can do anything with them.
Well, I mean, it's got to be on the list, but tell me what you're giving it again.
Oh! I've got a Cyclops heart and 2 more Minotaur horns.
Okay.
And you taking them? I wonder if we can turn this. We still have this basilisk egg. That
You know
I
what I'm
kept.
going to do? I'm going to make the forge inventory, and I'm just going to share this with you guys, so that way I don't have to be the one managing the inventory. So everyone's going to have access.
That'd be awesome. So we can just drop it in there when we're able to.
Yep, just take a note for whatever monster parts you have, and I'll just assume that the Kelodone, arrives weekly to check on you guys.
And it's just like a shared inventory, like what's not delivered, then it's in the delivered spot,
Yeah, that's actually, let me do that. I'll put it into categories here and headings.
Like when you go online, look at your online shipping.
This will be,
I just heard a weird little tone from my non-Alexa Alexa.
Oh no. Did I set it off?
No. Nah.
Okay.
do we need a completed items? Maybe?
Maybe.
Or I'll say
Like
used items.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay. Or once they're used, we can just update the inventory. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Whatever. There's some updates.
There's some easy systems that work.
Yes, that's the problem. Easy systems that work. So you guys wake up in the old woods, and you make your way to the River Leith. Kira is very solemn and just seems quiet. Also seems a little bit like she's kind of checking in on you all after checking out the mirror from the past to get your reaction. And as you get closer and closer to the River Leith, she just seems a little bit more agitated, stays kind of in the back of the group. Isn't her normal trickster joker self.
Okay.
Zark, tell me about the thing in your bag that you're taking care of.
Well, it's been sitting there for a while. Every morning that I wake up, I zap it because I was told to zap it, or otherwise I have to like meet other conditions. So I take my
Yeah,
my
you just
javelin and I throw it next to it, so a electric field happens around it, and
yeah,
then I pick it up and I listen to it a little bit, see if it's cold or warm to the touch, and then I throw it in my bag and keep on keeping on.
Yeah, as you pick it up and listen to it for a little bit after the zap, it's about 3 minutes or so after you zap it, and you're kind of exploring it and checking it out, and you get a little bit of a vibration back as you kind of roll it around in your grasp. It's the first time it's happened. It has had no movement. It's almost seemed like it's been just dormant, except for this tiny little shake that you felt for the first time.
I look at Sarin and I'm like, Sarin, come here, check this out, check it out. You can feel it. You can feel it moving in here.
gives you a quizzical look.
Like
Yes.
just you can if you place your hand on like the large portion, like I swear you could feel it like moving in there. I think it's getting close.
Hmm. Put my hand on it and just see what I can sense is inside it or anything.
Yeah, as you put your hands on it, it doesn't seem to react to you, and when you hand it back to Zark, it does. You see it vibrate a little bit as Zark's hands make contact with it.
Just like, oh
Feast
baby,
on.
oh
I got an error on your character sheet, Zark, that says you have 2 suits of
yeah, I
armor.
saw that.
Let's
Yeah,
look
you
at
might
that.
want to just delete
I think
one.
it as soon as I equipped the helm, it said that.
Oh,
Oh.
it might think you're just wearing like armor on your body
Yeah.
instead of your head.
Yep, let's call that maybe natural armor.
Yeah, it's like literally just so it's just a helm of a minotaur. That's on
Yeah,
a
because
minotaur.
it doesn't even add like armor or anything. So
Yeah, and I just imagine it's like, what does that look like? It's a
Maybe I'll
basically
call
hey,
it clothing. There we
I've
go.
got 2 sets of horns now.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a,
no kidding.
that's kind of terrifying. It just looks like if a human, the cultist that takes their head, like puts a skull back
Exactly.
on.
Except for the fact that my horns are sticking just outside of it. So
Make sure
there's
you all
horns, and then helm, and then more horns.
That's terrifying.
make sure you all take your long rest from sleeping in the woods.
That,
Probably a great idea.
yeah, I did that. Oh my god.
Yep. Alistair, traveling with you, starts to tell you about more of his journey and how he hasn't quite figured it out yet, but it does seem that Lutheria is out to get him specifically. And you're not quite sure if he's paranoid. He doesn't sound like his tone isn't crazy. He sounds a little bit more just kind of matter of fact and depressed, but he feels like some of the Fey creatures are specifically targeting him.
Alistair, I know how you feel. I've been the target of many men in this land. It's not it's not just you.
Oh no, I think it is just me. I did you see when you all approached those things just still went after me? It's like they were possessed.
They tried to cage me.
The goats?
Not the goats. The last city we were in, they tried to cage me and keep me for their viewing pleasure of killing other minotaurs.
Well, yeah, that's Mitros. They have a pretty old system against
It's
minotaurs.
one and the same. They are like hunting me like these goats are hunting you. So as long as you stick with us, I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, so you guys are going to try to find the legendary ship Ultros.
Yes.
Hmm. And you think you have a map to it.
From what we can tell,
From the king of Mitros who runs the Minotaur slave trade that you just complained about. You're trusting his map. I just want to be is that what you're talking?
uh, do you feel that you've got a better idea of where it would be?
I mean the tales are old as time that the Ultros was definitely a powerful ship, but for someone to claim that they found it and to have a map to it, I just don't understand why he didn't go after it himself.
Because he sits on his throne and he doesn't do crap.
Hmm.
We went in there and cleared up his city, and then he still tried to cage me.
Yes, King Akess just does not like anyone who is in the spotlight, and I've heard tell of you and your crew. In fact, I was told by the Oracle herself that I would one day meet up with you, and here we are. She is wise beyond any other creature I've seen in this land.
I think this is our best bet is to take the map and see where it leads us.
All right. I will hang out with you, crew. I hope you don't get me killed.
Well,
And
I hope you don't get me killed.
what about your? He kind of leans over as you guys are approaching the river. He talks to Zark privately and says, "What's up with your outsider friend?"
I don't know. I mean, he's on our side. He's not on our side. He's been very very helpful. Um, he's very good at taking out some guys when necessary. So I mean, I we keep him around because heck, I mean, I'm an outsider at this point, and Alistair, it almost seems like you're an outsider at this point. So aren't we all just kind of outsiders? Or are you talking about Kira? Because Kira, nah, just listen to one of her songs and you'll understand that we don't even want her around.
Oh no, I was referring to your mostly human friend over there. Just noticing the rest of you are natives. The rest of us now, I suppose. Um, I'm not entirely trusting of the settler races quite yet, as of course you've experienced in Mitros.
Me either, but he has not tried to stab me yet,
Hmm. Well,
and has had my back in multiple instances.
forgive me for holding my trust back.
Oh no, you're fine. The only one I wouldn't trust here is Kira.
Hmm. She's not the Kira, goddess of music.
Yeah, she is.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, surely
100%.
her music must be fantastic. Her poems
She,
epic.
you know what? Just ask her to sing to you, and then like let's talk about this afterwards.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, she's the reason that your fame has spread so quickly.
Just ask her to talk to you and speak to you and then sing to you. And out of all of them, guarantee you're gonna come back and be like, nah, she's gotta go.
So, you continue along, breaking out of the woods. And it takes a while to get through the woods, so it's already pretty late in the evening. As the sun starts to set, you find the river Lathe, and it descends further and faster as you follow the rapids downward. Soon it becomes white rapids, frothing, and the water flows and gurgles. The speed is treacherous. There are large, sharp rocks that jut from the water, making the river even more perilous. As you come to it starts to go into a canyon, but the canyon is on the other side. Hold on, let me see this real quick. As you approach the canyon on the other side, you do see a path on the other side that seems to be soaking wet from the splashing river, but you're not quite sure how to get there. You're muted, Bob, in case you weren't.
Well, no, I was just wondering if it was just me here.
No, I'm here.
Let's see. Get to check out some of Alistair's features here. So yes, the river kind of goes into this canyon, and you are on the side of the canyon that does not have a path, and you do see a soggy, wet path along the edge of the canyon on the other side of this pretty rapid river.
We have to find a way to get across this.
Yeah, none of us are swimming. Strong swimmers. Can I see if there's anything around here, that, like an easier path, or anything we can use to get across?
Sure, look investigation. Dragon dice. So you still see the roll even if it's blind, is that true?
No, I can't see it. But
You don't even see the 3D dice when it was blind? That's interesting.
yeah, I could hear the dice. I just can't see them.
Cool.
Put them out.
So yeah, you actually look around, and although it might be a little bit treacherous, the way that the rocks jut out through the river is frequent enough that you think that with skillful balance and athletics, you'd be able to cross. Hopscotch style.
Yeah.
How far across is it?
Let's see. I'm gonna say it's about 40 feet.
So I'm just hopscotching my way across to get to the other side.
Yep, it would take athletics check, and it's not the easiest.
That was what I'm thinking. I'm not the most athletic.
And when you look at the river too, if you were to fall off the rocks and not have any other way to save yourself, the edge of the waterfall, like you guys are right at the waterfall, so you're looking at this canyon, and the waterfall is like very close. You wouldn't have much time to try to swim back to shore.
Okay.
So, I got some rope.
You got some rope. Hello?
the lightest person
Whoa.
go.
That's never happened to me before.
You get kicked in.
Oh, did you get knocked off?
Yeah, my internet connection just kabunked.
Happens. So, if me and Alistair stay here and we tie the rope around us, and you tie it around you, if you fall in, we're gonna be able to pull you up because we should have the strength to actually pull you up.
Am I the lightest person here? Might be.
I mean, I definitely am not. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, it'd probably be between you and Solano Deo.
Yeah, but Solano Deo is partially clouds, and I don't know how that's even gonna freaking work.
That he's a cleric. I doubt he's very strong. I doubt.
So I think that's gonna be our best bet is for me and Alistair to tie the rope around us, tie it around you.
Well,
You
I
go
guess
across.
And I guess you holding me will just help make sure I don't fall off. Or don't fall into
Well,
the
if you
top of
fall,
the
we
water.
should be able to pull you up. No problem.
Okay. I guess I'll just
Two
try
of
to see if
us.
I can-
I've got some good strength going on.
And I got a -1, so I don't know why I'm going first. Oh well.
Well,
All
you're
right.
not gonna pull me up.
It's acrobatics or athletics?
It's like I would say acrobatics because instead of kind of jumping,
Yeah,
race, like from tip to tip.
of course you do, because you're a rogue and dexterity's better.
Yes, that's what my excuse.
So go ahead and hop along, little bunny.
Nobody.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did my music stop too?
I got music.
Do you? Okay. I might have to refresh my system, but we'll get there.
Well, that's the best I got.
Yeah, I think I have to refresh because I'm not seeing any rolls.
Oh,
Sorry, it might boot
It's
you too.
14, by the way.
Excellent. So
you can't drown me.
you start to make your way across, and as you are successful with the majority of the rocks, you start to get overconfident, and your foot slips towards the end there. Go ahead and give me a dex save. See if you can make it to shore. There we go. Okay, so you're able to, as you fall into the rushing river, you totally get soaked, but you're at the edge close enough that you start to claw forward and move your body enough to where you start to claw at the rocks on the other side. You pull yourself up, panting, catching your breath, and the soaked water is cold, and it is getting darker as night approaches. But now you have a rope that goes across the rapids.
Also, I missed this because I got called away for a second. How far across is this?
About 40 feet.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to.
So we got 10
5.
feet in total, 5 feet on each side. Are
Yeah.
there trees that we can each tie this rope off to?
Yeah, there's like strong enough like shrubs and stuff, not like super big oaks or anything, but there's like strong enough branches that you think would hold a mighty force.
Yeah, I got a piton, so I'll just use it to jam the rope real good, so it can't move anywhere. Your turn.
Tie it off on our side, and I'm gonna start making my way over.
Okay.
Carefully.
Yeah, roll. Are you walking through the river or trying to hop on the rock still?
I'm trying to steady myself on the rocks to not be pushed
Okay.
by the river.
Yeah,
I
go ahead
guess-
and do athletics or acrobatics with advantage.
Hey guys.
Hey.
We're hopping around the river, trying not to drown.
So
That's something I'm going to be terrible at. I can't wait to make my rolls.
We already we've got a rope going across.
Yeah, that's why we've been tying people.
You guys are so great.
all right. So Zark, yes, you're able using the rope. You kind of lean on it to and fro as you slip off the rocks a little bit, but with the rope, you're able to stay dry and you hop over to the other side. You look across this frothing, rapid river, and you see both Alistair and Solano Deo on the other side.
I'm going to like grab onto the rope just in case anything happens. I want to make sure that I've got a good hand on the rope.
Okay. Alistair says to Solano Deo, he says, well, you've been with this crew longer. I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to go first or next, or do you want to go last?
I think I'll take this passage last. You can go ahead of me just in case something does happen.
Okay. He is better at acrobatics. So he has one hand kind of on the rope, one hand holding his staff. He takes his hooved feet, tries to make his way across with advantage, and he does not do so well. So as Alistair is going across, he slips like midway into the tumultuous water. He's hanging on by the rope, but he is just being dragged like down by the water. You, Zark, you feel the tug of the rope. And Solano Deo, you check on your side. The rope is tied off pretty well to a good branch, but you see Alistair just hanging on, trying to stick his head out of the frothing water and hollering.
Is there a rope we can throw at him?
Spiritual weapon is like an incorporeal force. It doesn't become a physical thing, correct?
Well, it's kind of like a hollow thing that's solid.
Alistair has a rope, and I would imagine he can try to toss it. So he's about halfway. I would think that he would have the wherewithal to try to toss it towards the side he's going to. But let's see if he can kind of chuck this rope. He's holding on with one hand, and that would probably be athletics, but he's at a disadvantage because of holding on and trying to be swept away by this raging river. So, oh damn. So yes, he's able to chuck the rope one-handed, pretty skillfully actually, and still have some of it kind of attached to him. And he, through the gurgling of the water in his mouth, he's like, "Love the rope!" And Sarin and Zark, you see this rope get tossed a little bit further than you actually, but definitely on shore.
I start to look at the rogue, and I'm like, grab the rogue? I don't understand. Oh, rope! I've got one hand on the rope, and I'm like looking at Sarin to grab him. And I'm like motioning to him, like, no, I'm not grabbing you. You grab the rope.
This is like gives you a quizzical rope. Yeah, this is like pulling the rope, seeing what you can get out of it.
Okay, yeah, you pull the rope and you feel it get taut pretty quick. He threw it pretty well, and there wasn't much slack in it. And you see his other hand kind of holding up the other end that you have. And you hear him yell, "Pull!"
And we're just pulling.
Okay. Yeah, let's do a strength check just to see how successful you are at pulling this satyr out of this crazy water.
I'm definitely gonna be ready to like jump and help him if he's not doing well.
Yeah, you're holding onto a rope that's already secured by a python, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it's holding them. Okay, so I just.
You could do it with advantage. Just strength.
Okay.
Straight strength.
Okay, and I push the up key.
Yep. Oh yeah. That's cool. I like your new dice.
That's the dragon.
Yep, I got the new dice.
Yes, you are able to pull, and in fact, you pull so well that he lets go of the other rope, and very quickly you have him over to the other side. I mean, he was only 20 feet away, so you're able to kind of launch him forward, and he finds himself kind of on his chest in front of your feet, Sarin, trying to catch his breath, and he's coughing up just a little bit of water, and you just kind of see him collapse as he seems to be kissing the gravel, rocky shore. Solano Deo, you see this drama unfold in front of you. Your newfound friend, not too far away from the edge of the waterfall, but safely gets to the other side.
And now it's my turn to get across.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so much to my chagrin, I am not a very physically capable character. Does Solano Deo still have rope to hold on to?
Yeah, so there's on your side it's strapped around a hardy branch, and on their side it's tied up with a piton, and
Nice.
Zark has a hold of it as well on that side.
Okay. Okay, so he's going to hold on to the rope, and he is going to take a deep breath, focus himself, and try to start wading his way across.
All right.
So he'll roll an athletics check to try to go against the force of the water.
Well,
and
There's rocks.
Yeah, there's rocks that you
okay.
could hop on, so it's dexterity.
Let's do acrobatics then.
Yep, it's with advantage.
Yeah, because you're holding on to the rope. Okay, so we guiding you.
Oh no, Solano Deo, you slip actually closer to your side. Oh wait, that's not with advantage. You still have another roll.
Yeah, you didn't have the advantage one. Roll again.
Okay.
No.
No, yeah, you don't do so well. So you hold on to the rope and you slip on the second rock. It had already gotten splashed too much. Your feet slipped and you find yourself falling into the rapid river. Go ahead and give me a dex save to see if you could still hang on to the rope.
Okay.
You are.
It's Solano staying to himself.
As I see this, I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind.
Okay, go ahead and throw it in the chat. Let's.
Yeah.
So
I'm not even positive that this is actually going to work, but it seems like our best bet.
It's D&D. Anything's possible, my friend.
That's right. Okay.
You just blow yourself across the
So
river.
it blasts in a direction you choose. Each creature can do a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. So,
You will willingly fail the strength save.
yeah. So
Take me, blow me, ye mighty wind.
I would assume that you could just purposefully fail that, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that came out wrong. I will never say something like that again.
Okay, well, you did fall pretty early in. I'd say about 10 feet in, so 30 feet left, and it can push you 15 feet. And you're going, which way are you trying to push him, Zark?
To his
Side.
original position, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to push him down the waterfall.
Yeah. So strong wind in the water. I would say that, yeah, you could kind of force it into where he is, and he just kind of lets this happen. He's already pretty, strengthless because he's floating in water. And all of you on the safe side, you see this just huge, little wave of wind just kind of vomit up Solano Deo, and he just lands with a splat on the other side, totally soaked and alive.
No idea why I have that spell.
Hey, you have it.
It does not make sense in my mind as to why I picked it.
I swear to the gods, I owe you so much for doing this spell for me. That ropes, rocks, and me do not make a good mix. I'm afraid.
You're gonna have to do it again now.
Oy vey. Okay, round 2, Electric Boogaloo, right?
Sure. Yep. Still with advantage.
Okay.
Acrobatics. Oh, well, that's not good. Hey!
What? Sorry, that was loud. But this is a rare case of roll one, roll the other.
Yeah, no kidding. So yes, you take a deep breath, and with the rope and being a little bit more careful with your feet this time, you dance across the rocks, and you get to the other side. You hop down from the last rock, and the rest of the party is a little bit shocked at how easy it was for you the second time.
I
Yeah,
don't know what overtook me. I think the spirit of not fucking this up was a big part of it.
he ate the spinach. He ate the spinach.
You leave the rope.
Yeah, just leave it there for now. Because if we want to get across, it's an easy way to get back.
That way, it's still here.
What's that?
We just leave it there because in case we
Okay.
have to go back.
Yep. All right. So
Does
after
Kira get
you.
across?
Oh, yes, we should check Kira. I mean, she is with you all. Oh, and so is Lorius. Kira's fine. Kira is totally fine. Lorius, where are you at, my man? Lorius.
I might yell at Lorius and be like, "Do you think you're safe enough to just go back?"
Go back. I wouldn't want to miss all of your adventures. Go back
Just-
where? To the old woods?
To Astoria.
And
It's
you,
only just like a hop, jump, and a yonder away.
you see his shoulders slump and his face grow long as he has these big puppy dog eyes, and he looks at you. He looks at Sarin and he says, "Do you really want me to go?"
I don't want you to die on these treacherous waters here.
Oh, I thought I was part of the heroes of the Heartlands.
You are, but I don't want you to die. You just saw like 2 people almost die here.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that.
I don't know how I did.
So you see kind of tears well up in his eyes, and he says, I understand. I'll camp here, on this side. I'll wait for you. You'll return this way, yeah?
Yeah. I just don't want to see you die to water. Like, you got so much life left in you.
Okay. What if you don't come back?
Well, then you live and we didn't.
But should I wait for forever?
No, not necessarily. I mean, straight up, like, if you want to try to come across, that's fine, but
Really?
seriously, yeah, but people have almost died already. And I've run out of ways of saving people at this point.
I understand, Zark. Well, I suppose my home is in the old woods, and there's still plenty of nefarious creatures there preying on Fey folk, so as hard as it is, and he looks over at Sarin and
Get
he's
over here. Just come on. I'll
Uh,
find a way. I'll jump into the river if I have to. There's nefarious creatures out there. You cannot fend for yourself. Look at your baby-ish looks.
but I was fending for myself before you came along. I was warning the teens of Astoria about Demetria's plot to cook them up. I was saving.
You were in a cave having like a smoke session.
Well, we all deserve a break sometimes, right? I'm torn. Let's see. I'm gonna say over 10. He goes with you. Under 10, he stays back. Oh, I'll even make that. So he says, "It's okay. I have seen so many wonderful things. I will go back to the old woods and protect it from the rest of Demetria and Lutheria's corruption.
Wait for us. I mean, make a camp, find some berries to eat. Like, you can just wait for us.
Okay. Okay. I'll wait here. Thanks, Zark. I'll wait here. Sarin, I'll be waiting here. Stay safe, Sarin. You see him starting to gather materials and looking for a clearing kind of along that side. And yeah, you all turn, and so the river goes into this canyon. There's that small path that is on your side of the canyon. The river's very tumultuous, white rapids and such, and there are like little waterfalls and jagged rocks. The path that you are going along does have twists and turns, and as you move forward, following the river, the sides of the canyon seem to be closing in around you. The walls are adorned with horrific carvings of what seem to be faces, both human and inhuman.
Can I make out any of these inhuman faces?
Go ahead. Well, yeah, go ahead and roll perception. So you can't make out any individual face. As you move along, they all seem to be kind of like flowing a little bit and changing with each movement that you have. As you make your way further down the path, the canyon grows more narrow. As the sun sets, the cold wind assails you, and you hear this howling through the canyon. And the howling is unique in that it makes this blood-curdling sound, like a unnatural screaming.
Alright.
What would that sound like?
It sounds like when like a pot will, like when you I think it would sound like when a pot steams in a way, but like when you do it a certain way. Oh, what was that? Oh, Matrix man.
There's an Alistair coming.
There's a what?
Alistair coming.
Oh no.
Mike?
He logged on.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Yay.
Hello.
We ditched your friend. We ditched your friend. We left him on the other side of the river.
I knew it.
Alistair, our DM was about to describe the blood-curdling sounds that we were hearing from these faces in these cliff walls.
As you make your way,
Given.
as you make your way further down the path, the canyon continues to grow narrower. Cold wind assails you, howling through the canyon with a blood-curdling sound like an inhuman scream.
Mute yourself?
Did I?
It just
It
cut
out for me.
There was nothing.
I think y'all just want me to scream like a fool again.
So I can see you screaming, but there was nothing.
Sound not detectable by human ears.
Everyone, let's see. Who's passive perception? Sorry, Alistair, you don't look like you make the cut. Neither does Zark.
What? I didn't even roll.
I know, it's passive perception.
Massive. I can smell shit.
So, Solano Deo and Sarin, you notice that the cliff faces are definitely animated and that the cliffs are moving. You both have one chance to react before we roll initiative. So yeah, feel free to roll initiative, but Solano Deo and Sarin, you have a chance to react. You see the canyon walls are closing in as if they're going to squish you, and the opening that is in front of you is about 80 feet away.
I'm not sure what to do. I mean, I could just warn everybody and say to get booking, like book it to the opening, but it's really all Solano could do.
What about you, Sarin? Is it my
Does
connection?
Solano do that?
Whoa. There we go.
Oh wait,
Are those dragon dice?
Yeah. Mike, will you roll for initiative?
you can change them into dragon dice if you want to. There's the option now.
Is there another map I should be able to see? I'm still on the home screen.
Yep, you're
No.
fine.
Yep.
Okay,
Solano, did you warn us to run?
cool. Yes.
Okay.
So Kira goes first. She starts to run, and everyone, this is going to be athletics check to see if you
No.
can squeeze through to safety. The walls are closing in. The cliffs are moving. They push up on the other side. The water vanishes beneath the rocks underneath you, and you all are just booking it. So, wow, everyone's got, let's see, Kira's athletics is...
Good athletics.
No, but every time you roll dice...
Oh!
I'm grabbing Alistair. I am grabbing Alistair. He
You
is
should-
creepy and weird and has hooved feet and horns. I
You
want
should-
him to stay alive.
Yes.
Hold
Alistair,
on.
come with me if you want to live.
You're grabbing Alistair.
Wait, since we were warned, is this advantage or no?
No, still not advantage. So,
Like,
I'm trying to figure out, Solano Dale, you try to grab him, and since you moved so quickly, I'm going to say like he was moving so slow, you just start to grab him. But that might slow you down. What do you think?
Yes, I am going to do it.
Okay.
We lost Ashaya. I don't want to lose Alistair.
Okay, go ahead, Solano Dale. Give me another athletics check. Let's see if he slows you down.
May the RNG gods grace us well.
Okay, so you were successfully able to grab Alistair, and you squeeze out to safety. However, the
Yes.
Zark and Sarin and Kira, you all take some bludgeoning damage. Specifically 15 bludgeoning damage. The walls and just kind of squish you as you're trying to get out.
it's actually
And
not bad.
not bad considering it was 66. Jesus. It's a terrible roll. So let me update Kira's thing. So you all get another chance. So every round you can make another check to escape. So another DC 15 athletics. And I know we're in like combat order, but we're not really using the order. So
Okay.
Zark, you are able to make it out. Kira makes it out, and I just need Sarin.
Oh no.
Whole thing.
Remember me.
What just happened, Sarin?
I
Like,
saw a number come up on his.
Oh, he must have just...
I clicked it, but what happened?
I don't know why. Oh, you clicked athletics? I didn't see it. Go ahead and click it
Weird.
again. Oh no, Sarin, you, as you try to squeeze out, you're the last one, and
Please don't let me get crushed by this thing.
ooh, that's fun. You take another 18 damage.
Ah.
Oh my goodness.
And you're still trying. So again, it just squishes you even more. You just feel your body just becoming crushed. Your bones, your armor being dented. Make another athletics check.
Can I like heal him?
Yeah, you could try. You
Okay.
are looking down the canyon and you're seeing people run out, Kira and Zark, and you look back and you see just Sarin getting caught up, and all these like faces and turning kind of visages just bombarding him, and he's just stuck. His armor's stuck. His body's stuck, and he's still trying to squeeze out as the walls keep closing in on him.
Well, Solano just holds a hand out. It says, "Estor, I must do this real quick." And he holds a
Okay, that's 60 feet, so I think...
body for 11 damage healing.
All
Probably
right.
can't kill the wall, but the wall might kill me.
Man, I need to bump up my wisdom score. Jiminy Christmas.
I really don't want to be crushed to death by a wall.
All right.
That's another discussion for another time.
Oh no,
Dying.
Sarin,
What is life?
you take another 29 damage.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Oh
I'm dying.
no.
During on the stream, if there's kids watching, don't watch.
Does that put him down or no?
Hold on, guys, for real. I'm trying to be less forgiving and more raw here. Anyone reduced to 0 hit points is instantly killed and reduced to a meaty paste.
Oh, with the wow.
No.
So the
Okay.
walls close in. You see Sarin like looking out with his big eyes and kind of reaching out, and the walls just kind of close. And after a few moments, they open, and you just see smushed gear, blood, bent, flattened armor, and the canyon walls go back to their original position.
Wow.
What?
Let's see.
Solano is literally speechless. His jaw is open, his eyes are wide.
Didn't you say that I got a wish spell for some reason?
Not yet.
Okay. I just remember listening to you tell me that.
Well, I'm just gonna haunt you guys now.
Sarin, I'm sending you a message.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, happy Thursday.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hi, honey.
Oh. Wow.
I just killed a player. They're all upset.
Jocelyn.
Yeah. And it's like I kind of wanted to die from a monster, not being crushed to death by a
Hello,
wall.
Miss Dungeon Master.
What
I don't even know you had a dog until now.
Come here,
Oh, yeah, the
puppy.
dog.
Shows you how much I pay attention to my online
Asher,
friends
come
and
here.
fellow gamers.
Well, it's because the dog doesn't like him.
Yeah, the dog doesn't
Yeah,
like
The
people.
dog just runs away
Yeah,
from
I just
Jeff.
touched him and he freaked out.
Yeah.
Jeff, quit touching me!
He's
Yeah,
sensitive.
I have said the same thing in my time. So
Yeah. When you think of Dragon Slayer, do you think I was gonna go down like this?
I don't know.
It's all right, hon. I'm not gonna fight him.
That was a pretty rough pounding, that's what I'll say.
Sarin, did you get my private message too?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay.
My message said, you can make a new character with all 18s. Because that was bogus.
Yeah.
Starting at level 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's just like
So you all who has just seen the walls crush Sarin, and you're
That's
all
Sarin waffle.
Sarin, yeah, Sarin pancake, a Sarin flapjack.
well, this cranberry juice.
Yeah. Kira, already quiet and upset, you just see her hand trembling up to her mouth, and she turns away, not able to look at the stained canyon walls. As the walls return to their original position, the river flows once again.
Yeah. That's like a spike trap but worse. That's like a
That is
Yeah, you're kind of hard pressed back there.
Yeah, now I know who I'm gonna hunt.
Yay.
That is gross.
Oh,
I don't know how I feel about this.
Solano is like freaking the fuck out.
Alistair, you got your wish?
it's crazy.
I wish I was a fish.
But we must press on.
Indeed.
If we stay here any longer, I don't know what could happen after watching that.
You hear a noise. It seems to come from the top of the cliffs. It's dark, but from the very top of the cliffs, you can make out a figure. Sort of
It's
make out.
Sarin. It's Sarin's new character.
Kind of
Oh.
figure.
Already
Yay.
made.
No.
Does it look like a harpy?
It looks like a woman in rags, older woman, hunched over. Let's see if I can. I don't know if the token is working for this one. Nope, probably not. So I think I could do this if the token's not working. There we go. You see this kind of hunched over, crazy looking, somewhat dreaded, and she's way up top and it's very dark, and
Ooh.
you hear kind of like a murmuring and a humming, and you see kind of this shifting, almost like a dance, but a rocking back and forth. And from this being, you see energy coming out of her and going down into the cliff. And this energy seems to be like scraping the walls of the cliff. And you see some of it collecting blood from the river and shifting it and moving it as she hums. And it seems to be of a dark nature. And the material starts to bunch up and form into this horrible looking figure that might represent Sarin in some type of crazy Picasso, demented, psychedelic kind of scene. But within a few moments, it starts to come back into place a little bit more, and his body rises up over to the top of the canyon, and you see them having a conversation. You see him able to stand up.
Just want to know why you have a picture of my wife from last Saturday morning.
Isn't that?
Uh,
Yeah, she's gonna.
I'm
Yeah, we're
sending her the stream.
And we're never gonna see him from again. We're just gonna see him news forecast that he just did.
So, Sarin, you hear from this being that your fate is not to die here. Be more careful next time. And you are transported back down the canyon, but into the safe zone. You guys see this kind of spectral, bright, greenish blue light as Sarin is softly placed in front of you. Kira, tears in her eyes, becomes wide-eyed, looking as the light disappears, and you look up at the top of the cliff, and the woman is gone.
Do I know who she was or anything?
In the short conversation you had, you were still trying to figure out kind of what the hell was happening. I don't know that you would have had the wherewithal to ask her name.
I guess. I guess so. Yeah, that makes sense.
But what you all, like everyone who's been in Thylia for any amount of time, are aware of the Fates, which are said to be a group of hags, I believe, that are the ones that kind of reinforce oaths. And when oaths are broken, they send harpies and the like to take care of the Oathbreaker. And they are known to make sure that fates are followed, that if there is a path that is supposed to be laid out and for whatever reason it is not going that way, they are able to kind of manipulate the universe in such a way to make sure that fate is followed. But not all the time.
So I guess I wasn't. I guess. Yeah, I guess
You were not meant to die today.
It's like the questions like pop into the head like, why was I not supposed to die? And it's like, why don't you bring me back? Like more questions and answers, you know?
Are you graced by the gods?
Really didn't feel graced dying like that. Oh Christ! Like it's like he.
Yeah, you were meat waffles right there. Like, and I point at the little canyon area. Like, you were meat waffles right there.
Yes,
Like,
thanks for looking for traps. It's like more so.
You're the one that's supposed to look for traps. You're the rogue.
You never let me. You kept going in front of me.
Never Sarin's fault.
Walking as a pack.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we press on?
Yes, and it's like he shoves it, it's like, let me lead the damn way.
All right, Sarin, you lead. All yours. And I hand him the map in case I was holding it.
I think
It's
we
like
should
that
do
And it's like an X trap.
episode title "A Pressing Matter."
And it's just like with the map. There's just a skull where I died, and it's like, do watch out for trap. It will crush you to death.
Hard pressed.
Hard pressed.
And it's like you just do keep doing those. You just keep getting madder.
So
And I feel like one of our teammates were in between a rock and a hard place.
I see what you did there. That was a
imagine
pretty
you
solid pun.
Yeah, it's just like, no, yeah.
Okay.
You're the world.
You continue to follow the path and the rapids alongside you, and they twist and turn, and you approach what appears to be a massive waterfall. The water of the river pours into a vast, shadowy chasm and vanishes. The sight is beautiful, but you find it disconcerting that such a large river could come to such a sudden end. The thundering sound that typically accompanies waterfalls is strangely absent here. It's as if the water and the noise have been swallowed by a void.
Do I know if that's normal or not for this place?
Not normal.
Yeah, not normal.
Water runs into water and makes a splash, not a black hole. Just gonna. I'm gonna look over Sarin's shoulder and see what the map looks like and see if this is where we're supposed to be going or if we're not supposed to be anywhere near the hell here.
Yeah, you do look at the map, and it's not obvious at first glance, but the map shows that there is a inlet along this big chasm. And you do look around, and it's there. It's kind of hard to make out, especially in the dark. But after looking around and checking the map a couple times, you do find a switchback that's in a rocky passage. The water does kind of flood the area a little bit. It's only about 5 feet deep, but otherwise you can wade through the water to get to this switchback, this little passage. Does that make sense? It's almost like a little tributary goes off to the side.
Makes sense to me. I'd like to look around a little longer.
Okay. Yeah, you look around a little longer, and you peer over as much as you can and feel safe about the waterfall, and it looks like it goes straight down. I mean, you could look as far as you could see, but you're definitely thinking it's at least a mile, and it's just blackness. So it could go on forever. And it's just eerie how silent It is. It's as if the water's disappearing.
Are there rocks in the ground around me, like pebbles and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a good handful and just like toss it down there.
Okay. You throw the pebbles over. They disappear from your view, following the water. You hear nothing.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna cast some dancing lights to help light up this area a little bit, to see what's around.
Okay. Great. So you light up the area. You definitely see the waterfall flowing over into the void. You see this little tributary of water flowing into this rocky chasm. And the chasm, I mean, the rocky switchback area does like does eventually get out of the water. Like you have to wade through the water to get there, but there's like this little path, and that's what's indicated on the map as well. Other than that, there's some high cliffs. There's overlook that has less trees and kind of like a plains type of feel to it. But you can't really see that far with torches. It's dark. And of course, you see the constellations you're familiar with in the sky.
Like the ones behind Mike.
That's true.
And this map is definitely telling us to go through this chasm.
Yes.
Well, I know where I reside, but this is a group decision, because that seems to be the abyss. And I don't know if we're going to come back from here.
So,
So, Sarin, I hope you said bye to Glorious. But
bye.
I'm going to go in.
Into what?
The switchback. I'm going to...
Oh.
Are we trying to find the ship?
Yeah, I'm not jumping off into the abyss.
Wasn't sure.
Well, I'm also still not sure. But pretty sure I'm gonna walk around the perimeter of it first before taking that leap of faith.
I think
Yeah, I'll take the slow path.
yeah, I think we
Yeah.
should have a prize for anyone who doesn't die in this campaign.
No.
So, Zark, you lead the way, wading through the water, and you discover this inlet near the chasm where the river's waters are eerily still. The canyon walls surround a small lake as you make your way through, protecting it from the rush of the nearby rapids. The moon is out. I'm assuming you all follow?
I do. I also do it carefully and make sure there's no traps around.
Okay.
I'm going to use Divine Sense.
Ooh. Divine Sense. Yeah, so you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. All right, and that's one round. Okay, so you don't detect anything right away, but as moonlight shines down through the clouds, illuminating a beautiful ship moored along the rocky shore, and as you get close enough for your senses to pick it up, you definitely feel a strong presence of evil registering on your senses. The ship is large and of fine workmanship, though its design is ancient. Its sails are black, and the prow is carved into the likeness of a dragon. You see no crew aboard, and you hear only silence. It seems to be anchored in the lake, although...
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Is this the ship I saw in that vision I had weeks ago?
Yeah.
It's Ultros?
It's the Ultros, the
We
legend...
found it!
Also, is it undead that I'm seeing? Sensing?
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Yes.
probably.
All right, I look to the group and I say, do you remember those weeks ago when I had that vision and I saw the ghost ship Ultros that the first Dragonlords used to go to water? This is that ship. so we must be respectful and not get flattened by walls.
Solano, no. You talk about visions all the time. You snort some stuff, and then you talk about visions, and then things happen.
Hey,
No, I don't remember one specific scenario weeks ago because you have visions like every freaking day that you
hey,
talk
listen,
about.
listen,
No, I'm
listen.
talking, no, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about that dragon thing we drank together.
Yes.
We all had that vision.
There's also a difference between snorting something and inhaling a vapor.
Yeah, I'd rather just go on that ship.
Is there though? Is there?
Yes, there is. The type of
Okay.
substance and method of inhalation.
But I'm just saying that like you
argument.
you do this stuff a lot, and then you
Yes.
expect us to remember all of your prophecies that you're saying, and then some come true and some don't come true. I'm just saying, dude. Like, maybe calm down on the drugs a little bit.
Grace Lightning, why are you so upset?
I'm just. You asked if I remembered, and I was like,
That's okay.
no.
If you do not remember a
You're
thing I
in
say,
a
that is
drug-induced coma like 90% of the time that I've known
It is
you.
not the drugs, it is myrrh and incense.
Drugs thing aside.
Drugs do not enable me to see visions. How do I know this from personal experience? I one time ate some mushrooms. Much to my chagrin, I ended up in another place a week later with no recollection of those week's events. Nevertheless, we have a ship called the Ultros. There, you are saying you sense undead. There is a problem we must now deal with. There. He laughs because Solano thinks that was a funny little exchange. He says, "Oh, Grace Lightning, you are as serious as you are funny."
Yeah, I died.
Oh
Man.
god.
And Sarin, I am glad you are back. I don't know how you've met scaly old women, but that is okay. And you are into what you're into. But I'm glad you are here, and that almost scared the shit out of me. But I held my bowels firm.
Maybe
So let us proceed to the ship.
I imagine he's not in a good mood all day, considering gotten murdered by a wall.
If I got fucking bodied by a trap, I would be pissed off for at least 2 days. You have every right to be upsetty spaghetti right now, my friend.
It is like
I
you
think we
guys just
lost
keep walking,
Mike.
Then you keep.
Nope, there he is.
talking,
You were
then
so still for so long.
What?
Ooh, new music.
So,
Like mocking him's not gonna help.
as you think about the switchback that you made your way through to get here, and you look around, it seems impossible that this ship could be moored here. There is no way in and no way out for a ship of this size. You also see that it's easily boarded. There are no guards. There's nothing stopping you from boarding this ship. It is eerily silent.
I know there's undead, but I just want to get out of this water. I'm just swimming on up to that ship, climbing it.
You did say that I sensed it to be undead, right?
Did you relate?
Yes, I think ghosts are undead.
Anything's.
And I'm gonna tell Solano, be prepared. I am pretty sure there are undead on the board.
I foresee something dying soon.
Did you
That is already
snort more stuff? Dude, I just asked you like 10 seconds ago, just like stop
I said.
snorting stuff.
Like I said, there is difference between method of inhalation. If I am to snort a malleable substance, it will enter bloodstream sooner. That is not what I want from the incense and myrrh. I merely smell it. It helps me focus and channel my divine powers that be. You are a man of the cloth and the armor stuff.
Okay, so
You just get grumpy and beefy, and then you just kill things with divine magic.
okay.
I focus differently. Hi, Sarin. I'm sorry. What were you going to say, my friend?
I was just gonna ask the DM some questions.
Oh, go ahead.
So was this dark in here?
It is mostly dark. The moon is out.
Okay.
So I can...
Yeah.
Shall I lighten it up a bit?
Okay.
Let's-
Alistair's lights last for 1 minute, so I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Alistair, I do as well.
They're probably out.
Yeah, I just have dark vision, so I see perfectly.
I see things in red,
That's right.
which I missed that. Oh,
Oh.
yes.
Did I break something? Oh.
Did I just
Nope.
go?
You just switched it to red.
On the top deck of the ship, you feel a chill in the air. The ship appears abandoned, though it is well maintained. Listening carefully, you hear faint whispering, and then the sense movement around you as though from crewmen at work. For a moment, you think you can hear boisterous singing from the back of the ship, but when you turn to look, there is nothing.
Well, mates, I don't think we're gonna make this thing float anytime soon.
What was that? I can't see anything.
So
Can't see anything.
I
No.
have dark. Yep, I have dark vision, so I can see.
You don't have dark vision?
Yep, I said I do. I have dark
You got a torch. Do you want a torch, Mike?
Yeah, light it up.
Yeah. There we go. Let's make sure that we draw attention to each other.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna stay away from Mike as much as possible.
this is. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Who is saying the things?
So does it sound like ancient? Does it sound old, or where does the sound sound like it's coming from?
Seems like it's coming from all around. As soon as you try to focus on it, the sounds cease.
I don't.
Then a few moments later, they resume.
Does it sound like it's coming from certain parts of the ship?
Seems like it's coming from all around you.
I'm going to go to the ship's helm because I actually have experience with ships, even though it's not this primitive. Ships are basically ships no matter what they're designed in a way. So he wants to go to the ship helm, see how it works.
Okay.
So I'd like to inspect the area that I'm in. The anchor, the crossbows, just to see if they're in like working order.
Yeah, they look to be incredibly well maintained for a ship that has said to have been abandoned for hundreds of years.
There it is.
I mean, things are old. They are like ancient in terms of the technology. Like it's still an older ship, but it's not rusted. Things appear to be in working order.
Do these things look new or all dusty?
They look new. Not new, but they look maintained, I should say. Not all dusty.
These are nice rowboats. We should go fishing on them. Whoa, this is interesting. What's this chair over here?
Yeah, you see a chair that's like I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't say anything about the chair, so it looks to be sort of a throne of some sort on the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a message.
Okay.
If I can remember how.
Discord or Foundry?
Foundry.
Okay.
Or are you whispering?
Yeah, I think I gave you all that little whisper mechanic down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll explain more.
Well, yeah, let me... Where are you, Zark?
Right where I started.
Oh, are you moving those dancing lights? That's weird. Did you cast that?
I
is that
thought you
him?
gave it to me. I
Well,
was
yeah,
just playing around with them.
I know I gave you a torch, but I guess it gave you all these little icons.
I love
Okay.
it.
Because I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Jeff's got like these hidden guys. That's why I was messaging you because I'm like,
Uh,
dude, if you're moving this stuff around, I can see these freaking icons.
yeah, I think when he cast dancing lights, he got these little icons. I've never seen that before. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, but your dancing lights last for 1 minute, and that was way back at the before you got
Entrance,
to
yeah.
us. Yeah, so these guys are gone. Sorry, bud.
You're no fun.
But you should still have a torch.
Or
Oh, every time I do the torch, it gives you those lights. That's weird. Huh. I might have to look into that. Because I think, let me just change your vision then and give you, what is the torch, like 20 feet?
Well, just figuring that out. I'm gonna go for a swim real quick. I'll be right back.
What?
I'm just joking. Absolutely no way I'm getting off this boat.
I'm examining the ship's helm, or what do you call it?
Captain's quarters?
You mean the captain's throne?
No, the steering wheel. I'm examining the steering wheel.
That looks like a telescope.
That is a
No,
scope.
Oh, it's a scope. I can't tell.
But
when they're
there's
flat
like a
out.
freaking throne here.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's literally nothing. It's just a throne chair.
Someone's
Yeah.
pinging in the back.
Sarin obviously was looking through the telescope and
Yeah, you check it out and you see what you could see. You're in this like lake, so you see kind of a canyon walls around it. And it just looks straight at kind of a wall. It doesn't appear to be pointed at anything. Kira looks nervous as she follows you around the ship.
why do you look nervous?
Oh, well, I'm just very aware that this is said to be the legendary ship that was captained by the legendary Dragonlord. And you hear her voice quiver as she says Dragonlord.
It looks like
Murderer McMurders a lot of people.
I'm gonna sit in the chair.
Oh, good. Mike's caught up to the campaign so easily.
Yeah, Murder McMurderson.
Murderer McMurderson.
Yeah, so now
Ooh, you should not sit in that chair.
I'm sitting in the chair.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask her,
Um,
like asking who's maintaining the ship? What does it like? What does it seem like who's maintaining the ship at all?
who are you asking?
Well, like him.
Your fellow group?
Yeah, it's like I know it's undead, but why are they not just attacking us? I know. So I'm just going to, now that we see. I'm just going to like say that I'm going down here.
Okay.
Like, you bet.
Do you all go down to the next layer with them?
Yeah, did anybody check out the front of the ship?
It's just,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think it was the anchor, right?
There were some more crossbows and an anchor.
Yeah.
I do
Ready
feel
to-
like I belong in this chair, but you know, I'll come with
It's
you
like,
guys.
I want to be the captain. And it's like you just get the chair, I get the steer the ship, so you just get the chair. It's like,
All
my chair.
right. Oops. Where are you going?
I've got 2 sets of horns.
Trying to pile y'all together here. Okay.
To do anything with it.
So you make your way down into the storage cabin. If it loads, maybe. And we'll say that you kind of got to about here. And let's see.
I got no storage cabin, so
Oh, sorry.
load real quick.
Activate.
Oh,
So you're on the ore deck. In the storage area. So Oh, you're not quite in the storage area. I think my numbers are wrong. But that's fine. So the ore deck is clean and orderly, built to house 25 ores on each side of the ship. Each ore... wait, let me see. Okay, here we go. So you do see at each ore is a single silent man. And upon second glance, each of them appears to be translucent and partially decomposed.
Weird. Are they aware of us?
They don't seem to make any notice of you.
I was like waving my hand in front of them. It's just seeing a reaction.
They do not react.
Did we come from the bottom or the top?
What's that?
Did we come from the bottom or the top?
You came from, yeah, down this area.
There.
So let me just check my map, because... Oh, I see what I did wrong. 2,
You
3.
did nothing wrong.
I just got two numbers mixed up. That's fine. So
Did
yes.
we go the wrong way?
Nope. I mean,
Okay.
you went down.
Yep.
I just label areas with numbers, and I mixed up two of them. That's why I was
What?
confused.
I know.
Is this
1
something-
and 2 is different than 2 and 3, and
I know, numbers are
it's
different.
hard. It's hard, man.
So Zark, you're
So,
making your way up. What
Oh
would-
yeah, like fairly quickly too.
You are. Sarin, you're at that door.
Try to see, make sure it's not trapped or
This
anything.
place is huge.
Yeah, it's a big ship. You need a lot of. Man, this is a lot of ores for a ship.
It's
Um,
a fantastically huge ship. It's great.
So huge.
5 on each side.
So let's
This thing must
see.
move.
Yeah, you guys are. Hold on. I'm gonna pause. Y'all going too quick here.
I'm staying in one spot.
Yeah, Sarin, that's what I'm focused on. So the room does not appear to be locked. Oh wait. Nope. Okay. So those doors do not appear to be locked at all. And then the rest of you guys are you're in the storage cabin. So there's all kinds of necessary provisions for a short journey out to sea. There's an ancient chest in the corner that appears to be locked.
That one.
Are the provisions still fresh?
I saw too much.
Yeah, if you give me
You saw too much.
a
My
hint,
token went through the doorway.
no, display it straight. Do not act like you don't know what it is. So,
Yeah, we'll say that chest there. What are the other questions? I'm sorry, Sarin, did you have a question? Were you going through that door?
okay, it doesn't look like it's locked or anything.
Nope.
Okay, I might just like open it, not enter it, but just look through it.
Okay. You enter a large room, or you see a large room with 6 hammocks gently swinging with the ship. The room is otherwise bare, but there's a strange, ornate box sitting in one corner.
I kind of want to do this to make sure there's more than one person there. Probably so I don't get eaten by a mimic again.
He can learn! Yay!
I tried opening a door. He tried to eat me. And it was like...
Okay, so Sarin makes his way back up. What are you guys doing checking out the provisions area?
Are the
There's a
provisions still
doorway.
fresh?
Dear God, it's huge.
There is a
Dear
doorway.
God. Dear God.
The provisions, sorry, Mike, the provisions are not fresh. They seem to be old and stale, I think.
Hundreds of years old.
You gotta tell me
Yeah.
what
Is this
you
open?
guys...
Let me
Oh,
see.
it is open.
It is open.
And there's a chest over in this area or something?
That seems locked.
Well,
Yes,
Well,
there is a chest It's a locked iron box. If you have thieves' tools, you could try to open it.
Uh,
It won't let me
I'm
go through the doorway because it's at an angle.
I'm not crafty enough.
Well,
And
Nope, nope. It was also closed.
well, that upper area seems to be luxurious, a more luxurious cabin than the rest of the ship. The bedding is made of finely spun silk, as are the curtains at the window. The wallpaper is textured with gold filigree. The wooden floor and furniture has been recently cleaned and waxed, and the room has a fresh, clean smell. There's a desk at the rear of the room with scattered papers and a journal.
can I get the journal?
Yes. There are several entries of the journal. Let's see if I... basically, it recounts the history of the Ultros. And specifically, the Curse of Estor Arkelander, which tells the tale of his atrocities and how he drove his dragon to abandon him. But even without his mount, he continued his murderous campaign against native creatures as the captain of the Ultros, a magical ship with a crew nearly as savage and bloodthirsty as Estor himself. The crew ravaged the islands of Thylea, leaving slaughter in their wake, and Sidon threw everything against the vessel, trying to smash it with 100-foot waves or drag it down to the bottom of the sea. But the magic of the Ultros was so powerful, even the god of storms couldn't seek it.
Yeah, then I guess that explains why the ghost might be just a damn.
Sounds like we have a poor example to go off of for being a great dragon lord. I think we need to set a better example.
I'm not a dragon lord, so what's in the chest?
Yeah, can I look inspect the room, look for any key to the chest that's outside the room?
Yeah, let's see. You guys are all over the place. So
It's very cramped in that room. It's very cramped.
there isn't a key for the chest outside of the room.
Okay. Can you ask me to open it?
If you have thieves' tools, you could try.
Yeah. Okay. You asked me, so I'll just open it up for you. Can I ask one of you guys?
Did someone ask you?
Yeah, I was looking for a key.
Well,
Oh.
I'm saying there's only one way to do it. I'm saying there's only two ways to do it. Either smash it or ask me. Because you see me open up chests without. Well,
Yeah,
well
go
it's
for
not-
it.
Well, it's
I
not
just I saw a room that there might be a key in. Figured, hey, could be a key to that chest.
Yeah,
If you can open it, open it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be right behind you.
Yeah. I just don't want to be eaten by the chest. So it's like either
Well,
way, I'm the meat
Don't
shield.
get eaten by a chest.
Where is Solano Deo?
He's in the room still.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to be careful. Don't want to die again.
I'm here.
Okay, dexterity check with thieves' tools. You need a 15 to open it.
Okay. Come on.
Your lock pick breaks inside, and you are unable to open it.
Not working for me.
So,
You all hear drumming starting up, and it is kind of where you came in at this level, at the sort of lower part of the oars, and you see a woman beating on a drum.
Kira, knock it off.
damn it, Kira.
Does it look like Kira or does it not look like her?
Also, where is Kira?
Kira is standing by one of the masts that shoot up through this layer, and she looks at you, and her hands are up, and she looks back at this undead woman that continues to drum.
She's ugly.
She's friendly.
She's ugly.
Her skin is white as bone, and her eyes are missing. She has her head down as she focuses on drumming. And you guys are not close enough to notice anything, so never mind.
I think we should try and talk to her, see what's going on.
That's a good idea.
Are there-
So, and by good idea, you mean like this thing is going to attack us at first sight, right?
No, I think she might not.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna have
And
my
you go
shield.
first, Solano.
I'll be behind you with my shield. and my
Okay,
sword.
Zark, Grumble Bum, I'll go first.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could just go run and
You know,
ram her.
you told me to go first. So I'm gonna go first.
Just go run and ram her. Okay.
Solano Deo, roll a history check.
Okay. Oh, I wonder who this person is.
Nah, you don't know.
She's your
Is
grandma.
there
She's your
is there another level
Is it
to the
my
ship?
former reincarnated self?
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
But I bet you if you all thought really hard about it, you'd figure it out.
I'm
He's
not
the
good with
drummer that we
I
saw
ask
in the
everybody
other
to try to
vision.
recall and see if they know who this
Inspiration
is.
for Alistair.
puzzle. Yeah, I knew. Yeah. Okay. Well, I knew it. Yeah. I'm slow today.
That's one of my DM strong skills is foreshadowing.
Yeah, I remember her. I was just.
I will do my best to use that inspiration in this campaign at some point.
Yeah. You might,
I don't know.
wanna-
Is that just like my players don't use inspiration? I don't know.
No, you save it because you'll get crushed by a wall. You'll be crushed. It's like, I was like, save it because it seems more dangerous in this campaign more than anything.
Is
Pretty
there
sure I've
a-
got 7 points of inspiration so far.
You can only have
can
it or
only have
not.
one.
Yeah,
Yep,
Angus.
exactly.
Wait, did I have inspiration? I don't think I have inspiration.
I don't think I've gotten it yet, and that's okay.
Yeah, I think I know what I would have used it on anyway.
Is there another level below this level?
There is
Do we know
not.
that?
Oh, there's not.
There's not.
Okay.
The drumming stops. This pale woman looks up, skin falling from her face, her bones, teeth seeing right through her cheek, and she looks up at you with a whispering voice. She says, "Are you ready to travel to Mitros?"
Talking about.
Where's
Been there,
where's
done that.
Mitros?
Yeah, we've already done that. We've already been to Mistros.
Alistair, that's where they tried to chain me up as a minotaur and make me fight other minotaurs, and I fought another minotaur, and
Wait, where is
let's
our
just
Minotaur?
say it was a draw.
What happened to our Minotaur friend? What happened to
Oh
him?
yeah.
Oh yeah, he's with you, probably.
It is like, he pops in there. It's like, well, okay, so
We'll
I
assume he
think-
made it across the river.
yeah, he's really buff. He's really buff. He just swims across.
I knew there's somebody else I was missing.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we've already been there. What do you mean?
She looks up and her eyes are clouded and foggy, and she repeats the same question. Are you ready to travel to Mitros?
I think she's in a trance. I think she
Been
might be
there,
repeating
done
what
that.
Here's an idea. What if we just go to Mitros?
Maybe I
We've been there.
What if we need to go back and we just don't know it yet?
I think that she might be repeating what she said before she died.
Do you guys not believe in fate? Fate
No.
brought back Sarin. Fate made Zark become the greased lightning. I'm not too sure about that, Esther, yet because we just met you recently, but Fate has brought you with us. And
Shut
Fate
up.
has pulled away a Shia. I think you owe Fate a chance to go to Mitros with this woman.
No,
What
it doesn't.
They
I don't
want to
care.
chain me up.
I
If
like
they
what
turn you up, we're
Solano.
going to kick their ass royally.
Just
I like what Solano is saying. Let's go with that.
okay. So I'm going to try to get a reaction out of her, see if she does anything different. Just like push her a little, see if she's solid or anything.
You try to push her?
Just like a little, I'm like a little tap, like a little tap on the shoulder, see if there's any reaction. Because she just looks glazed over, basically. Like she just repeating.
Right. So you tap her, and she is solid.
So, why is she, try to think, why is she repeating the same phrase? Her eyes are glossed over. What does I think, is this the last thing she said when she died? Like in a death loop or something? It's like what she was saying before she died, or her last regret was not going there. So I just try to see if I can get some reaction. So
She says nothing.
do I remember? Do I try to remember, like in the vision? Was she anyone important in there, or did we never get her name?
In the visions from the past, nobody talked to her.
Okay, so I think I might go back and go to Kira and ask if you knew who she was.
Kira shrugs her shoulders and she says, I don't know this woman.
So, what? No.
Solano, I'm with you.
Hmm.
Sounds like Alistair's with you. You can give her the answer. You feel like it.
Yes, we go to Mitros.
The drumming starts again. Louder. The scene changes. The Ultros raises anchor. You hear the gears turning. You feel the ship shifting. And it begins to smoothly set sail directly towards the canyon wall.
I'm going to the ship helm. Or does does this thing have? I guess this thing does have a wheel, does it? Does this thing have a wheel?
The cliff looms closer and closer as the ship picks up speed, as if preparing to smash through the rocks. Just when it seems like the ship must collide with the wall, it suddenly dives underwater. The decks of the Ultros flood with water as it submerges, and you are forced to hold your breath. The ship travels at a terrific speed, rushing past large aquatic creatures and shadowy rock formations. Your lungs ache with the effort of holding your breath, but finally, the ship surfaces. You find yourself surrounded on all sides by the gentle waters of the Cerulean Gulf.
That explains how they got in and out of the places. Literally went underwater. We still sailing towards it?
Towards what?
So are we in the ocean now?
Yes, at first you seem to be in the ocean. You're in the Cerulean Gulf, heading towards Mitros.
Here? So I guess we just literally went down and went over here. Is that the Gulf? Or am I thinking something else?
The Cerulean Gulf? Oh,
Yep.
some of you on the landing page?
Yeah, I went to the landing page.
Yeah.
Paused on the lower deck.
Oh, wait. No, wait a minute. I'm looking at the left. It makes more sense now. Right here.
As the ship sails, you fall asleep to the gentle rocking of the ship and the sound of waves lapping against the hull. Your sleep takes you on a journey to a distant time, sailing on a distant sea. The sky...
I don't have a character ready.
For death, you mean?
No, for this next one shot we're going into.
I know, I was just thinking that too.
Why?
The sky above is strange and otherworldly. You stand on the deck of the Ultros, surrounded by dozens of men and women with grim faces and ancient weapons. You are part of the ship's crew, and you know that you have served the captain in countless battles. Standing at the prow of the ship is a tall man with long, gray dreadlocks. His engraved bronze pauldrons mark him as one of the legendary Dragonlords. This is Estor Arkelander. He calls his entire crew to the deck. Let me bring you all to the upper deck once again. And let's see.
In case you didn't see it in Foundry chat, I did post the real music as to what should be going on in Discord. In case anybody wants to look at that during break.
No. No.
Ah,
I've already got that hunted in my head. I'm not doing it again.
all right. Something strange is afoot, obviously, as you find yourselves in this strange type of dream. And this is what I'm trying to navigate. Let's see. Okay. Where is that? How come it's not popping up? There it is. Okay. So you find yourselves sailing on a strange expanse of foggy gray ocean, and the stars themselves appear to be in this void of sea. It's darkness and strange lights just as far as the eye can see. It's almost as if you're sailing on the sky's constellations themselves. You see Estor Arkelander standing near the ship's mast, gazing out into the void, and you, among all of his crewmen, are standing around. Let's bring that up. Yeah, let's do this. We'll say these guys are there, and this guy. Who's already targeting him?
Target anyone.
Maybe he has an effect on him. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. You see this familiar face?
Hey, it's this douchebag.
Yeah, where's he at?
Oh, it's Aquaman, but the bad version of him.
It's the oh my god.
It's anti-verse Aquaman. Like the anti-Aquaman.
It's
I-
Ocean Master.
I have summoned you here for a grave purpose. Tomorrow, I walk into the fires of Typhon and become like a god. Henceforth, I shall be immortal, perhaps even as powerful as Kentamane the Hundred-Handed. But I shall no longer call myself captain of this ship. It has been a great honor to fight alongside you in the war against the Gigans. We have toppled their wretched cities, flooded the oceans with their blood. But now, it is time for me to choose a worthy successor, a new captain for the Ultros. I will choose the new captain from among my loyal thanes. Each of you swore a blood oath to serve me. I call upon you to swear that same oath upon the Ultros. Only then will she follow your commands as she has done mine. You, and he eyeballs you four. Are you ready to swear an oath to the Ultros? Why are you guys all hanging out back there?
Where? Where we
Couldn't
supposed to
find
go?
him.
Oh,
We don't know where he is. We don't know where he is.
sorry. You guys are kind of up this way.
Okay, we found him.
Perfect. Ah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it's too big. Okay, now we go. Do we believe that we're sailors, or do we recall that we're sailors?
It's kind of a strange, like, middle ground. You definitely are aware of yourselves, and it just appears to be kind of a strange dream. And he even sees Kira, and he says, "Ah, there's that bitch. I haven't ridden you in a while. And you see her just kind of trembling, and she backs up. And he turns back to you and he says, "So, who's brave enough, strong enough to become the next captain of the Ultros?"
And I look at him and I exclaim, "Yes! The dangers must be growing because the rowers keep on rowing!"
Okay, I volunteer for. I volunteer. It's like we will not make this Willy Wonka. We will not.
You volunteer, huh?
Well, it must be a dangerous feat. Can't be an easy thing. You wouldn't want somebody that just could do whatever to come on board. I'm assuming that there's some dangers, is there not?
Yeah, as long as it's not a wall, we're fine.
And the rowers are still rowing, are they not?
Shut
The
up.
rowers are still rowing.
Okay,
The drummers keep on drumming.
I will literally. Okay, I'm just gonna volunteer for captain, like, candidate.
Excellent, excellent. Any of your friends joining you?
I don't need to be a captain.
I'm a satyr. I'm happy enough.
Excellent. Repeat after me. I swear upon my life's blood
I swear upon my life's blood
that I shall captain the Ultros with honor.
that I shall. I'm butchering it. That I shall
Captain the Ultros with honor.
captain the Ultros with honor. Man, I butchered that.
Even should we sail
Even should we sail
into the maw of the Nether Sea,
into the maw of the Nether Sea,
my fate shall be bound to hers.
my fate shall be bound to hers.
Excellent, excellent. You and your friends, before I can hand over the helm, you must do me a favor. You see, there are traitors among my crew.
Do you have any idea who they are?
As you look at him and have this conversation, you see his image flicker a bit, and the flickering is this image that you see.
Oh no! Ah.
And then he flickers back, and he says, "Yes, find the traitorous, destroy them, or stay in this dream forever."
Understood.
Do well, and you shall be the next captain of the Ultros.
Okay. So now, I guess I just gathered the four to a corner or something, and just discuss what's going on. Try and figure out where we are, I guess, and what we're supposed to do.
And you
I
see
guess the only way.
Kira is over by the mast of the ship, leaned against it, sitting down, hugging her knees, with her head between her knees, just crying.
I don't know what you just did there, Sarin, but I cannot think that this is going to be good.
Oh, it's not like we're trapped either way. Like,
But were we?
we're in
I
the
think
dream.
you're trapped either way.
Well, we need to. Well, let's just question the other crew members. I don't think we're going to be in much of a chance against him either way, even with our. Considering he rules this escape in a way. So, what's going on?
You promised yourself to this ship, though.
Yeah, I
You
know.
You're
Life-
never going to be able to leave it.
You life bond with a ship?
Well, it's more like I'm bound to the ship. Doesn't mean I'm going to be stuck with the ship. It's like a weird marriage proposal.
Oh.
But
So, if they're going to question the ship dudes, which I'm assuming are the ghostly looking weirdos.
Things that look like scorpions.
Yeah, sure. Scorpions or shadow figures, sure.
Huge side bots.
I'm gonna go start comforting Kira, and yeah.
And you see her kind of shift away. She doesn't want to be in the sight of Estor. And you hear him kind of mumble from afar. He's trying to, like, make it sound like it's under his breath, but he calls her a traitorous bitch.
There's bad blood between those two. Is there a fog?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm just going to talk to these crew members.
Okay. They are tending to the various ship needs, hoisting lines and such, whatever ship people do.
I guess I'll just ask him if how do you figure out that as if there's a traitor amongst you? Just find one. How do you know which one's going to betray the other? Any ideas?
I have no idea.
To find a traitor. No idea.
Okay. You seem yeah, here we're good. Okay. So I guess I just try to end the tire. Just I guess talk to these guys, see what they're doing and where they came from. I guess try to get profile backgrounds of each one.
Okay. I mean, they seem to be mostly preoccupied with their task at hand. They all seem to be experienced crewmen. Some of them grumble to you. One of them, talks to you and says, traitor, no one would dare cross Estor Arkelander. Only a fool.
Maybe
On the ship.
maybe Kira recognizes one of these as someone that she trusts that would be a traitor.
Maybe, but she's not. Maybe we can ask her. But weren't they all traitors in a way? But it's going to be hard to find one good person amongst these people.
At this point, she is crying so hard into Zark's shoulder, and you feel her shaking, trembling like a leaf, just terrified.
So, Kira, do you know exactly where we are?
What do you? We're on the Ultros. We're in the Cerulean Gulf. What do you mean where we are?
I know we're asleep.
I can't be around him. He was so horrible to me.
See, that's what we're trying to do. Get out of here. Do you have any idea if there's could be a traitor that tried to betray him on his ship in the past?
I don't know. I was never on this ship. I had left him before that. Our relationship was not healthy.
I can definitely tell that. Okay. I guess, Zark, can you stay with her, or we just switch out or something?
No, I'll stick around here.
Okay. I'm gonna keep looking around for more clues.
Also
can-
gonna hit the bathroom, so I'll be back.
Yeah, it's like, okay, comfort bathroom. Okay. And I guess I can go to bottom level to investigate.
Sure. Are you all separating? I'm trying to figure out who's going where.
Okay, I guess. I can ask Solano and I did not get his name. I can't remember his name.
Alistair?
Okay. Solano
So
and
Weird.
let me. So now that you're on the top deck during the dream, so you see some specters at the top. You see this guy at the back here. I don't know if you could see my ping, but towards the bottom of the ship, there is a steering wheel.
Oh.
I guess it doesn't show the steering wheel. I guess that's at the top. Whatever. So
Yeah,
this
I
guy's
thought
navigating. He's seems to be a ghost, but in dwarven fashion,
Cool.
and he is singing a Randy song to inspire the crew as they go about their tasks. The crewmen don't seem to care or notice, but as soon as he sees you all approach, he stops his singing and he says, "Ah, you there, outsiders.
Well, you certainly look a lot different. Look a lot more deader than the others.
Deader than the others. That sounds like fighting words to me. Are you come to fight?"
You're not aware of how you look. You don't look exactly lively.
Hmm.
Now he's like point to to my face. He's like, "Are you not aware of how you look right now?"
I'm aware of how you're going to look very soon.
Oh no! I mocked the ship captain.
And he hollers out and he says, "Crewmen, help me with these nuisances. Everyone roll initiative."
Well, we're gonna beat up this. We're gonna beat up this dwarf. Okay. Hopefully you don't get beat up by goatlings again.
Glad I got my beer already.
I'm going to roll
Yeah.
for Zark. That's right. Sarin, you get the lead on this guy. He's pissed. And you see him, basically, he just kind of stands from his seat, and he looks like a disgusting, ghostly being. What do you do?
Yeah. And I was like, he's just not in a good mood from dying, basically. So he's just in a sour mood all day. So I was like, you can finally let him steam off. So he's okay with killing these undead, basically genociders. Nope.
Okay, wait, let me remove that effect on him.
Yeah, that was a fact.
Okay.
People, right. That's good. Well, I got my shield out.
Kira is essentially too upset. She's not participating. Solano Deo.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah, you're pretty far back, buddy.
It shows me near Zark and
Kira, yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where did it?
And
Another one.
the battle is essentially, what is it? Yeah, it's quite a ways from you. But if you dash, you could get, I mean, the guy's like 90 feet.
Yeah, this is a big ship.
It's a
like,
big ship.
We were gonna do ship combat. We're just gonna have to dash all the way.
I'm gonna double move and then I'm gonna reopen this in Google Chrome because I'm in Firefox and it's kind of slow.
Oh, gotcha. I do have quite a bit of effects going.
Okay, so I'm gonna give that a shot and see if that helps. But that's it for my turn. I'm just gonna move and dash.
All right, Alistair. I don't know why your icon says Mike Sater.
I don't know.
Gotta
I don't
find
know how to change it either.
I got you.
He called for crewmen to come out. I don't see any. Are there any crewmen around us?
Not around your immediate area. They're all the way at the other end of the ship. And if you look to see what they're up to, you see that most of them are still tending to their ropes and stuff, and only one of them is kind of looking over to see what's going on.
Well, beat him up. Beat him up.
Okay.
Wait, my Zark missing no. Zark.
Why did that? That didn't work, did it?
Crossbow?
Oh, there it goes. It was delayed.
Did you target him?
Yeah, maybe I should take off the fog effect. I think I messed people up.
Um,
Nice.
boom.
That's a hit.
I have to roll the attack too, or did it auto attack?
It did
It did.
not.
Well, it didn't do the damage.
Yeah, it didn't do the damage.
Is that the damage part?
Yeah,
No, I
don't
think you have to hit
button.
damage on the button in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah, hit damage.
damage
I don't
part.
know why that didn't work, but... Alright, you shoot an arrow, flies through the air, makes contact.
That will... Yeah, that will be...
Oh, I thought you were magic.
Alright. He targets you, Sarin, and he attempts to possess you.
What? Oh, no.
So give me a charisma saving throw. Oh, you succeeded. Never mind. It automatically did it.
Okay.
So yeah, you feel this energy try to slink into your body, but you're able to prevent it from happening. And let me see if he's got. Yeah, I guess that's his action. So, he moves this way. What's his speed? He moves sort of. Actually, he can move through Solano Deo. So he kind of moves straight that way.
That's not good.
Did he move? Did he not disengage?
Let me check. I think he might have a feature.
Okay. Let's stab him if he doesn't.
Oh, he can move through you as if you're difficult terrain. So he's actually not through Solano Deo.
So I can stab him.
Yes, but he's kind of ethereal, so he's like flickering back and forth. So go ahead and roll with advantage to stab, and then he would
Advantage
do
or
it.
disadvantage?
I'm sorry, disadvantage. Sorry, I'm gonna undo that because I meant disadvantage.
Okay, I heard advantage.
Sorry.
Okay, that misses.
Okay. So yes, he moves, but since his movement was kind of limited, so yada yada yada. Zark is up. So Zark, you were hugging Kira and just felt her shaking like a leaf, and as you move away from her, you still feel a shaking sensation in your bag.
It's ready. I know it is. And I'm gonna take the Javelin of Lightning.
Oh, wait. Well, that...
And shift, yes. It's gonna be very wide or very long.
Okay, make sure it's not hitting him.
Wowzers.
Whoa.
Wow.
What did that do? Multiple damages?
Well, I threw the lightning javelin at him, so if it hit him, it did damage, and then it does extra damage based on the lightning around.
Gotcha. Yep, piercing and lightning damage. All right, so he takes. Oh, plus there's an extra 8 in there.
Yep,
What is that from?
that's the lightning.
Oh, I see. So there's piercing, lightning, and then another lightning. That thing might be broken. Let me just read this description. So, each creature succeed on a dex save, otherwise takes 46 lightning on a failed save. It turns back into a javelin. Make a range attack on a hit. It takes damage from the javelin plus 46 lightning. So it actually did double 46. So he doesn't take that extra 8. So we gotta fix that. But I will undo when it wasn't that much for him because he's got some resistances. But yeah, your lightning is applying too much damage. Let me just.
I don't think so.
Really? If you look
Yeah,
at
I
the.
think it's doing just a good enough amount of damage.
Yeah.
It's calculating the lightning twice.
I think that's a good thing.
I bet you do. So-
good enough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna edit it real quick. Let's see, we got the lightning, and then yeah, this other formula. That's the 46, so I should probably take out that one. Okay, there we go. I think your item's fixed. Sorry for your not doubling your lightning damage. Anything else, Zark?
I'm good for right now.
Okay, I'm gonna remove your template.
Yeah.
And it is Sarin's turn.
Okay, gonna mark him again. Come on.
Not so clever. Let me get rid of that effect. Okay.
Skeleton. Well, at least if I hit him, my friendly guy's nearby. Attack.
It does hit.
And my buddy's there, so we get sneak attack. There's a friendly.
Yep.
Yeah, I love these dragon dice. I love these dragon dice.
Yeah, someone in the stream chat said they bought the same dice, and it just came out, so... Someone's following Foundry dice for some reason. Kira's still upset. She's just crying in the corner, not really paying attention. Oh, and there is... Let's see. These guys... let's see. Okay, there is a crewman approaching just past Kira, kind of behind Zark. You see one approaching, but Solano Deo, you're up.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, I got a big ghosty goo right there.
He's ethereal. Smoke him. Smoke him. Snort him up.
Let's. Well, I think I'm gonna cast a cantrip on him and save some grief. He's almost dead. All right.
He's already undead.
You are a cleric, right? Oh.
Oh.
So he's saved? No, wait, I'm confused about...
No, he did. No, he didn't.
He failed. He got a 9.
Yeah, he got. He should have taken 16 damage.
What kind of damage? Is that necrotic?
Oh yeah, it's necrotic.
Oh, you
So...
I don't. Solano doesn't know.
Solano doesn't know, but necrotic damage, he just like soaks it in like a
Okay.
hot tub bath.
That's fine. That's fine. Solano doesn't know, so that's. I'm not gonna metagame.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know. This is like.
Anything else, Solano Deo?
No, that's it.
Alright, Alistair's up.
Alistair.
Seeing all this going down,
Alistair.
we're gonna throw one of these out. Just
It hits him.
there it goes.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, so close.
That's it.
Alright, he turns to you, Solano Deo, and attempts to... he touches you with a withering touch.
What a piece of shit.
Is it a melee attack or a spell?
I believe it's a melee.
Okay.
Yep, it's a melee attack.
First
But-
one's at disadvantage.
Doesn't matter, he missed.
Cool.
And then he attempts to move through you, getting to the other side, and you hear him hollering out, "Crewmen, help me out!" And this guy comes into combat, so I roll his initiative. Yep, he's not quite ready. Zark is up.
Hit him with the
Okay.
grease.
Well, with my javelin on the other side of the boat, I'm gonna pull out this thing that was just gifted to me.
Oh, that doesn't work so well. I'm gonna change your
That's-
inventory so it doesn't say broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
was gonna do that, but
It's alright.
figured it was gonna work the same as if it wasn't.
Right. That'd be awesome if I built in a mechanic for it to just roll ones when it's broken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that what you did?
No.
Well, wait,
I
Yeah.
can though, I know how to. Anything else, Zark?
No. As long as we're good with that, we're good.
Sarin.
Okay. Okay. So we're level 5. Okay. No way. He's a paladin. Yeah.
Make this even. You're not gonna roll on the crit miss table.
No.
Oh.
Okay. Like that.
You pull a muscle, you roll disadvantage until your next short rest or heal.
Bullshit.
You asked for it. Someone wants to make a better crit fail table. That'd be great.
There's one that literally cuts your head off.
Jeez. All right, Kira's still crying. This guy moves right up to. I think he'd probably target Sarin, and he attempts to use his life drain. Oh, does that not? Okay, that hits for 14 necrotic damage. Let me just check. I believe. Okay, so you did succeed. So, is that life drain the one that takes your HP? Yep, your hit point maximum reduced by the amount equal to the damage. So you saved that piece. So you just take necrotic damage.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right. He's done. Solano Deo's up.
Kill Noob Saibot. Kill Noob Saibot.
All right, I am going to provoke an opportunity attack by moving away without disengaging.
No, he's dead.
No, that one's dead. You're at least
Oh.
you're more than 5 feet away from the one that's alive.
All right, then I'm gonna firebolt it
Okay.
because I don't have disadvantage because I'm not next to this scrub.
Scrub.
Dwarven scrub.
That's a hit. He takes some damage.
All right, that's it.
Alistair.
Is this platform above
Yeah.
people that I'm on, so I can like clearly see over
Yep.
and see this guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I just didn't want to
No, I hear you.
accidentally set someone on fire.
You're good. You hit this ghostly being, and he takes some damage, and you hear him screech as he takes some fire.
The dwarf guy that we killed, was he the traitor by chance? Are we all done?
You recall Esther saying that there were multiple traitors.
Multiple.
No one asked him very many details.
Well, I just mocked him because he was the only one that looked dead, basically. An undead skeleton talking to me.
Zark,
That's good.
I mean, you did just walk up to him and insult him.
Yeah, I don't know how this is going, guys, but either way, we're going to end this here and now. Are you sure? Oh, all right. It just made the sound. It
I
didn't
know.
actually.
I know.
All right.
Well, I'll end it for you, buddy. I'll end it for you, buddy.
Yeah. I'm good.
Buddy.
Caught him off guard. Very nice. All right. So you end that specter's life along with the dwarf.
I wonder if he had anything on him. I'm gonna look.
I wonder. I don't know if my lootable thing is working, but we're gonna find out. No, I thought I fixed it, but I guess I didn't. He had nothing. He's a ghost. He's dead.
Okay. I just thought there were clues on him. I thought there were clues.
No. Oh, maybe my thing is trying to work. Or maybe it just removed that one weird condition. Okay.
Okay.
He did.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't know why it's being weird now.
yeah, you were lagging for a second.
Right. Oh, it did actually.
Is there?
Nope, maybe
We
not.
don't notice anything else happening.
No, the rest of
Is
the
there any-
crewmen are kind of doing their work. Esther's looking out into the void, and nothing else is happening on this level.
Sarin, I think
Is
this is
there-
the time to go collect our reward from Esther.
Well, there's two, I guess. I guess
Yeah.
we can, I think we just assume. Yeah, it's like maybe we can be let out of this dreamscape, I guess.
So they're like ghosts. There's no way to like drag them with us. Like,
No,
I mean,
no.
we were able to hit them with material objects, so
Yeah. So I guess we just
Yeah.
we think we know what their names were, but we just never
Can we drag them with us?
drag a ghost.
Again, we were able to hit them, though.
Drag
Yeah, I
them
know.
where?
Drag them
Yeah,
to
Esther.
Oh,
Show proof that they're dead and we killed the traitors.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
they're
drag the corpses.
okay. I'll assume you could drag them up. Kira peeks over around the mast, and just as she peeks over and Esther sees you guys coming, he looks at her, and he just kind of makes this bite kind of motion at her, and she whimpers and turns back around.
So I'm passing her. I'm just like, Kira, just stay right behind here. You do not have to move. Do not come with us. Just
So-
stay here.
Solano Deo,
Stay
do you
behind.
join the crew in talking to Esther?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we're
So
over here,
as you approach him once again
With the dead people.
with the dead people, I don't know where they went. Oh, there they are. Yeah, this ship is huge, huh?
Yeah.
He says, "Help me understand why you tolerate the company of a wretched, feeble creature such as Kira."
She's useful, and it's like we enjoy her company for most
Useful.
of the time.
Ha. Most of the time, yes, she will outwear her duty. I promise you that. I trusted her. She betrayed me. Okay.
Well, sir, we're not here to talk about her betrayal. We're here to talk about
Yeah.
their betrayal, as
Yeah.
I point to the corpses that we dragged up here with us.
Ah, yes. Davos. Loyal, and then he wasn't. Well, you've got one. You think I'm going to hand over the helm when there's still traitors on my ship?
How many more traitors do you? I know there were multiple, but do you have an exact number?
There
Yeah,
were
Kira.
3 traitors. Originally my thanes. Davos, who you have defeated. Metron, my navigator. And Scathon, my first mate. They unfortunately do not see my vision anymore. They wish to usurp my power, and for that, they must be dealt with.
You're breaking up, Jeff.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
So your
It
first
is.
mate. So we were supposed to kill the first mate in the navigator.
Yep.
So and it's like they should be below deck. I just asked Esther this.
Ah, yes. The navigator, he can often be found in the Thane's quarters. My first mate. Sometimes I find him sneaking around the captain's cabin, perhaps looking at my fine threads, hoping to take over the ship.
Isn't the captain's quarters just underneath
Yeah.
the steering
and it's like,
column?
Yeah. And it's like we have an idea where it is. So,
Indeed.
okay. We'll be back with some more corpses.
Excellent. Take that bitch with you.
And it's like I just give like the others like this. Come on, we don't want to poke the fire. We don't want to poke the fire.
We are poking the fire.
Well, it's more like don't make Esther angry. Oh, I forgot about our guy. We keep forgetting about him.
Yeah.
There he is.
I'm here.
Yeah, let's bring him along. Yeah, let's go murder some Ghostbusters.
So these little stairways go down, or you can take the long way.
Oh, no, I'll take
Yeah.
that.
No,
I'll
we're
take-
gonna go down those.
Yeah,
And as we're going down, I quietly talk to the people around me and say, we know how bad he is. Why are we killing the ones that are trying to overtake him? Shouldn't we be trying to help the ones to overtake him?
Well, it's like, let's try to get as long as they're not as bad as his first mates. Let's just see if we can actually get some questions out of them. If not, we might have to fight them. So let's try to piece more of a story together, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think just going on a killing rampage of ghosts is necessarily the answer here.
Yeah, to be
What
fair,
if we could take down Estor before he became Esther?
I don't think that's how it works. For it to happen, it already has happened. It's weird how that works. This isn't exactly reality, it's a figment of reality.
How many times have you been here before, Sarin?
I don't know. Solano gave me some weird stuff.
You just don't understand.
Stop, Solano. Every time you give people some sniffing shit or some smoking shit, a lot of weird shit happens.
So, is there another chest there, or is it just a dream chest?
That's the same chest.
Okay, it's like it's dream chest or dream chest.
Yeah, same chest.
Is it not broken in here?
Is it unlocked?
No.
It's like I can't break it in the dream world. So, is it jammed in here too?
So that is the captain's quarters where we had been in before, correct?
think so.
You'd been in there before the dream started, yeah.
Let's go open it and see if anyone's in there.
Yeah, I'll just what is like Black Ops this? Open it.
Okay. Zark, when you enter, you feel the room is cold and you're assaulted by strange feelings of anger and guilt. A ghostly figure rises out of the floor and speaks to you. Estor sends you to destroy me. You are fools to trust him. The ghost calls for his sword and armor. Ebony, azure scale, arise and slay these intruders. And you see some...
Not here to kill you.
Well, he thinks we're gonna kill him. Oh,
I'm
wait,
here to talk to you.
does
I
he have
understand that my mate might have made a harsh decision to talk to one of your friends.
Well, he
A
was
very
more-
odd way, but I wanted to understand a little bit more about what's going on.
Oh, cool. Like, do we have the same initiative? Nope, I go first again.
Yeah, you see this piece of animated armor start to move towards you. You see a flying sword start to move towards you. And this ghost-like creature is a little bit flickering as if he's not quite in the material plane.
Sentient arm. Oh, it's right there.
Sarin is up.
Okay. Well, considering he's the closest thing I can get, like, so I'm going to.
You might have to move in the room, Sarin.
Okay, I can't. Right here. I can't move.
It depends on what you're doing.
I'm trying to. Okay, now I'm trying to do this. Flavor of God's on him. Nope.
Not so clever. Oh, you're doing it to the ghost?
Yeah, to the ghost. Attack.
So, unfortunately, I know that the calculations say you hit, but you swing your sword at him and he flickers, and you find that he, again, is not quite in the material realm.
I wonder if he's well, I guess I guess you guys try to think of what to do when you see this. So I was guard against ghost attacks.
Let me see, hold on. Okay.
Okay, I am my turn.
The sword targets Zark with its... I don't think I've ever played a floating sword, though, but... it tries to hit you with, guess what? A longsword attack. That's funny how that works. It hits and you take some piercing damage from this flying sword. Alistair, you hear this commotion from the room.
Yeah. Can I see where I'm at in the doorway? Or is it?
It's, I mean, you can kind of see that there's commotion and bodies moving. This guy, he's not really here. He's kind of like flickering, so you do have room to stand in there if you want to move into the room.
Sure. Let's get in the room. Seeing this big suit of armor moving on its own, that's a little weird. Throw fire at it.
It hits for some damage.
And to try and make some room, I'll jump on top of the chest over here.
Yeah, with your firebolt, there is some smoke in this clustered cabin now. Zark, you're up.
Alright. I'm going for the sword that just tried to stab me.
Yeah, it's kind of floating right in front of you.
Hit the pinata. Wow.
It does work. You nail the sword with an axe. An axe and a sword. Cling! It hits. It
I
hits.
smite it.
Wow. What is it?
So as it hits, you see this piercing light come out of my hands and down through the axe and just burst.
I'm sorry, buddy, but Divine Smite, it says when you hit a creature. Tell me why it can hit a construct.
The creature.
It doesn't say creature, it says construct.
A construct is a creature.
I don't think so.
It is not an object. Yeah, just like a golem is a construct. Would you consider a golem a non-creature?
Okay, I'm looking at creature type, and I guess it says creature type construct. Okay, it's a creature.
You're welcome. So yes, as the burst of light comes down through the axe, it just shatters into 100 pieces as it falls to the floor.
Excellent. Anything else?
Nothing, I'm good.
Okay. This guy does flicker into the material realm. You, Zark, feel him move through you in this surreal, cold-like shiver, and he goes after Sarin with attempt at possessing him. Come on, I really want a possession to work. Darn it.
No.
That was close.
Yeah, where it was.
That was
Crushed
real
me.
close.
Crushed
You-
me with a wall.
Sarin, your body like jerks, and as you feel this presence inside of you, and then you like jerk and push it away, re-finding your consciousness as it screeches in disdain.
Like this climber coming through, what's his face's body?
Right. The armor, let's see. It just basically slams into you, Zark, with a miss, and it throws its body at you once again with its multi-attack. And it hits with the second one, so it's just throwing its body at you. I'm going to put it over here as it slammed in and then kind of readjusted. And we are on to... Who are we on to?
Crab bug.
Where is Bullbug? Oh, he's hanging out back there. He's got 30 feet. He can go around. Man, that's pretty tight quarters, Bullbug. Yeah, I'm going to leave him out. It's too tight. And Solano Deo's still in the mix. What's up, Solano Deo?
Time to kick some butt.
That's right. Snort some coke and kick some ass.
I like how that's what I have become degraded to. There's in the room north of me, right?
Yeah, you hear all the commotion. You hear...
Who's this Minotaur thing?
That's Bulldog. He kind
That's
of.
the Minotaur we saved a long time ago. And by a long time ago, I mean like 3 days ago.
So I can see my target there.
If it's
through
a
the
ranged
door.
weapon, yep.
Oh yes, it's gonna be a spell. Hopefully it'll do some stuff if I hit. Yeah, I don't.
That's a miss. Flies through the room, creating more smokiness.
I've got a bonus action left.
Okay.
Zark Grumblebum needs some hit points, so I'm gonna do the healing word.
Which is good because I forgot the fact that I was supposed to have disadvantage on that last roll.
Oh.
Well,
That was a butt-tacular roll. I am sorry.
oh, they're all ones.
Why were you supposed to have disadvantage?
Because of the one I rolled
That's
from
it
the
for my
last
turn.
combat.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
What is the healing word of the day?
The healing word of the day is squish.
Ouch.
Well,
Speaking of, Sarin, you're up.
Keep saying I do drugs, and I'll keep making jokes like that.
Not so clever this time. Let me remove that effect. Okay, we are good to go.
my one trick is not working for some reason.
Yeah, you're not able to juke them. You
No.
do wipe with your Ikloa, and you, my friend, have a panic attack. Give me a wisdom save. Sarin, wisdom save.
I'm trying. There we go.
Ooh, just barely made. Oh, you had a +2, so you're good. Yeah, you just had a little bit of a panic attack, but you were able to shake it off. Otherwise, you could have become frightened for the remainder of the encounter, but you were able to.
Can we get a new roll table?
Yeah, make me one. I'll put it in. I just don't want to make one.
Yeah.
Send me
Yeah,
one. Look for
I just have, like-
a link.
I'd love to help with a crit
Yeah.
fail and crit success table.
Yeah, give it to me.
I think if we can make up really bad crit failures, we should make up really dumb crit successes. Not like an anime thing where like you hold your sword up to the heavens and Sephiroth comes the one-winged angel and casts meteor on
Guys.
your enemies. They
Yeah.
take 9,999 points of damage.
Alistair with the magic missile.
Yeah, I don't want to kill us all from a smoke inhalation here.
Only for the best. I have a very sensitive nose.
I think he has more than one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that should be. Did it break?
Yeah,
You-
it's broken.
Yeah, you have 2 more darts. You have 2 more darts.
So just roll 2d4 plus 2, and I can add it to the damage for the armor.
Alright. Let's see. When you create one more dart, so there's a total of
Should be 3.
three
right?
more darts. Yeah. So 3d4.
Oh, you're doing
2d4 plus 2.
You're doing 4 total or 3 total?
Yeah,
Just
we
says-
already have.
But it says higher levels you can use 1 more dart.
Yeah.
So which level did you cast it at?
Second level.
Okay. So yeah,
Okay, that's-
3d4 plus 3.
That didn't work.
It's on the bottom right. If you just gonna roll it yourself.
There you go. So 9 plus 3 is
12.
12 minus 12. This is a community effort, guys. Anything else, Alistair?
Being Zark Grumblebum is still a little
Grumble?
not as healed as he should
Grumbled.
be.
A little bummed?
Bonus action. Let's go for it. Oh, I didn't target him.
Wah, wah, wah.
There. Now it's working.
That did more than Solano Deo's.
Wow, you have another healer in the group.
Jesus, there's 3 healers in the group now.
And I'm I'm just a damage dealer that gets killed.
Grumblebum.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
I know. We're gonna.
You love your new toy.
Yeah, I'm not loving my new toy actually.
And you targeted the... Oh, was he dead? Did you just kill him? Oh, you did.
You kill him.
So yeah, I'm gonna
That
jump up
hits
in
with
the
a
air with
13.
both my hands and just slam it down through like right in between where the helmet's floating right above the chest piece and just like slam it into the chest cavity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It says it needs to target a creature. That's not a creature. Just kidding. Killed!
Yep, I can't heal with a bonus action, so... Oh, wait, I actually can. I think. I don't know.
You have a
Ignore
healing
that. I don't
word?
care.
Okay.
Squish.
Nope, it's an action.
You do the bidding of the devil. And he turns... Oh, wait, he already
Trying to
used
tell
that.
you, we're not here to kill you, here to talk.
Oh, yeah. Is he like not even trying to listen to us? Can we convince him to join us?
He seems a little bit like he's off his rocker. He's been years and years losing it.
Yeah.
Trying to
he's-
kill Estor Arkelander here. Need your help to kill Estor Arkelander.
I think he's insane is the problem.
Okay, he attempts to use his horrifying visage. Oh, there's a template for that? Oh yeah, that's all of you folks.
What?
That's
Why
right.
is-
You're all close enough. Holy crap, that's a big
That's
template.
like the whole freaking boat.
Yeah, no kidding. So, he just turns his face into this
Oh,
gory, horrifying image that affects some of you. And if you were affected by it, if you failed to save, you should be frightened. Did it apply? Maybe? No?
no. I got a 6. I'm pretty sure I failed.
What's the DC?
I believe
I got
it's
15.
I think it's 13, but let me just double check.
Okay, then I'm Solano's fine.
It
No, I'm fine.
is 13.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So Alistair, Zark, and is that it? Yeah, Alistair and Zark, you are frightened for...
Right.
We'll just probably say the rest of this encounter, but it's a minute.
There should be some sort of save.
You already failed.
No,
Oh, you
each
mean like
round.
at the start of your turn? Okay, let me
Yeah.
just... I'm just already like, why didn't it auto apply? But that's fine. I'm gonna make you frightened. Okay, there we go. And yeah, this horrifying visage is... target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the condition on itself on a success, which is a 13, and then it lasts for 1 minute.
Some 13. Do we have to flee or are we standing still? I'll look it up.
Yep, frightened. I think you have to move away, or maybe you just can't move towards the target. I think.
No,
cannot
that's
move towards it.
weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like you can just attack him at disadvantage, but you can't move closer to him. But
Bullbug. He's gonna try to get in there.
if you can get in
Squeezes past.
Get in there, buddy.
there, full bug. Oh,
Targets this guy. He's got this gore feature. He's gonna try to nail him with his horns, and he hits, and does some good piercing damage to this ghosty thingy. Not quite as much as he'd hoped, but I'm gonna say like he kind of pushed through with his horns, so he ends up over here.
Okay.
Solano Deo.
All right, he's still up.
He's definitely up.
Yeah. That's. I don't like this guy. He's a big bag of dicks.
What are you talking about?
So-
He's the first mate of the historic Dragonlord, Estor Arkelander.
The historic Dragonlord that's quite arguably a terrible human being.
Yeah.
So I'm going to target him. And actually, no, I got a better idea. We got a bunch of melee people here. So I'm going to cast Bless.
Cool.
Ooh. Bless on Scathon?
No, I need to target
I didn't think so.
myself, Zark, and Sarin.
Oh yes, Bless is that fancy one.
D4.
Don't forget Billy Bug.
Oh, I can do Billy Bug too. I think we're all close enough. I'll cast that a second level slot. I'll have to figure out how to target everybody with it. I'm not sure how.
I think you just
Yeah.
Alt and hit click on anyone that you want to target. So just
Yeah.
press.
I think you just have to ask the DM to make like a.
Oh, and
Yeah, but-
alt. Hey, alt. Let's see if this alt trick does it.
Alt click.
Yep.
Cool.
Did you guys have bless?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have the icons.
Oh,
Yep.
perfect. Okay. So that's a leveled spell. He is going to stay there, and he will end his turn.
I don't know why you have double concentration. That's fun. And just so everyone's aware, I am aware of the time, and we're going to try to get through this battle before we end.
Sounds good.
Let's kill the first mate.
Okay, you got Blessed, Mr. Sarin.
Oh, come on.
Not so clever. Let me get rid of that effect on him. Okay, you're good to go.
Well, I have a D4 to add to this attack, so. That was just a.
I know, weird sound effect. Because you
Yeah,
hit.
Okay, so I hit, and I add my sneak attack.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. Good sneak attack.
Yeah, good hits. Okay, so
Ye-
I'll just.
Very, very sneaky.
Okay, this is like I get ground dog, beat up the first mate. Do it, do it.
All right, Alistair's up.
Is a spell considered in what I'm frightened for disadvantage purposes?
Thanks.
Frightened, you have disadvantage on ability attacks, attack rolls. You can't willingly move close. So, I think if it's a spell, it's an attack roll, right?
If it's an attack. So some spells
Oh.
are
That's-
saves, and
Yeah.
others are an attack roll.
Right.
So if he casts like a save throw,
You'd have to look at the spell. What spell are you looking
Gotcha.
for?
Well, an attack spell.
Yep.
Is it?
well, I mean, like poison spells are
Shift and
generally like
click?
a poison. But, control. Disadvantage.
Control. Oh. Like, do you do it while you click the cast spell button?
Yep.
Yep.
Just control and click on the spell icon or whatever. Oh, it's magic missile. I don't think it really.
A guarantee hit.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Oh,
Disadvantage doesn't apply.
never mind.
We gotta fix
I
your
forgot
magic
about
missile.
that. If I target one person at the first level, it just did the one shoot.
So if it's first level, just roll 2 more d4.
Yep.
Plus, plus 2.
Yeah. Well,
6. 6 applied to this guy.
4. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get into your sheet here and delete your magic missile and re-add it. I don't know what's going on with it, but
dude, it's been that way forever.
really, I play
Yeah.
with magic missile and that's weird. Magic missile.
Alright, so disadvantage, but I get an extra d4. So whatever this happens, maybe it'll play the d4. It did. It did play the d4.
Yay! I like it when things work. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Somebody dies.
And I can do a wisdom saving throw. Is that correct?
To end your fright. Yep. 13.
Skills, save,
Oh, Alistair, did you want to do a
wisdom.
wisdom save?
And it adds the
Forgot.
d4 too!
Wow. How long does that? Is that blessed? Just like? Oh, it lasts for a while, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. I got
Okay.
that.
It's only like
So-
once you use it. Done.
Oh, once you use it, it is done or no?
Yeah, you use the D4, it's done. Right,
Oh.
the bless.
No. You bless up to 3 creatures within range whenever a target makes attack or saving throw before the spell ends. So yeah.
1
1 minute.
Oh, I think my spellcaster from that game got wrong.
Alistair, did you want to do a wisdom save to see if you become unfrightened?
Sure. I'm okay with waiting till next time though, since I completely forgot.
Okay. He's hurting pretty bad here. He... Yeah, he's gonna try to... Oh, he's so surrounded. Ah! Blah! Alright. Yeah, I think he's just kind of succumbing to his life, and he's going to withering touch you, Sarin. As he touches you in his last-ditch effort, he misses. He moves through you, trying to escape, but he'll spark a opportunity attack, so y'all could just kill him.
Yep. I mean, with the touch, you sure this isn't glorious?
Inspiration.
Wow.
Can I use it right now?
I stabbed him. It's too late. It's too late.
All right.
It's too late.
So combat ends for now.
Okay.
And yes, you recall this guy as you look at his mottled, mangled corpse that in the visions from the past, he was in the tent with Estor Arkelander planning the attack on the Gigans.
He was the captain. I remember him. Was he that guy in all armor?
Yes,
Yep.
yes. And let me just double check something really quick here. Yeah, so I'll say, unfortunately, based on Zark, your description of destroying that flying sword, it is shattered into 1,000 pieces, I think you said?
At 100.
100. And then the armor, you destroyed that as well?
I put the axe between the head and the shoulder, so I was just going through the middle of it. So at most, like a straight-on cleave through it.
Okay. Well, the flying sword is definitely destroyed, but I will just paste this little text.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. No. Well, that's
So you
no
could
stuff.
probably repair Azure Scale, the scale mail, if you wanted to send it into the forge. Otherwise, the rest of it's destroyed.
Yeah, I didn't want the Macarena anyways.
What's a mucker?
Makara, I don't know. It's a. Is that the? I don't know what it is.
Is this like
As well as you described it, a long sword.
Yeah, it's just Thylea flavor. So let me ask you guys something real quick before we start to say goodbye for the night, though. I had changed the dice settings so it didn't show results in chat until after the digital dice landed and stopped rolling. Do you feel like that slowed things down? Did you prefer it for suspense or what?
I liked it. I kind of watched the dice to see what was coming up.
I always watch the dice. I don't really look over to the right side until I'm like, wait a minute, did that actually happen?
I thought I enabled 3D dice, so it's like I was watching them just roll, so that was fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes the noise get hit away like wah, wah, oh no.
Right, and a lot of the noises are wrong because they haven't updated that module. But cool, yeah. I usually don't even have the dice show up on my screen, and I decided to do that today, and I think I enjoy the suspense as well as trying to tell you the numbers to look for. Not all the time, but I think a lot of times it's more fun. Yeah, once in a while to say like, hey, you need a 15 or whatever. So thanks, stream watchers. Let's see if anyone's even hanging out. Probably not. Nope, no one. Okay.
There's definitely one.
No, there was a whole chat at the beginning. I know you're one.
Let me get right on the freaking chat here.
No, there was someone that. Someone says.
Yo.
DF manual roles.
DF menu rules.
Kylania? Some chick was, or some person with a female sounding handle was